You're tuned in to the Red Zone Blitz.
Here we go.
The home for all things NFL and college football.
Ready?
Well, fellas, we're back. How are we all doing, fellas?
Not bad.
All right, we're going to dive straight into quick little intros. That voice you just heard was Bren.
What's up?
We got Matthew, Black and Gold Bachelor. And we have the Love Machine.
What's up?
KK.
He the man. Walk in the spot, everybody got plans. Ladies wanna know if he's single, what's the play? But he just laugh it off like, girl, that's KK. Love Machine.
What is going on, fellas? What is happening? And I'm G, of course, your host. You should know me by now. Thank you all for tuning in. I don't know what to say, fellas. We have been on a bit of a viral streak on social media. Massive shout out before I get started to Grambling State. Massive shout out to them. A huge shout out to Coach Mickey Joseph. If you have not listened to our interview with Mickey Joseph, please you can go to our YouTube channel. We have one of those. Red Zone Blitz podcast. You search that in YouTube, you will come across our interview. Once again, Mickey Joseph, Coach Joseph, a massive, massive shout out to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. And you know what? Hey, fellas, I found out his brother listens to our podcast.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I found out he did.
That's cool.
He was the one that did the scouting report. Coach Joseph went to his brother Vance Joseph, who works for the Broncos, and said, "Hey, this podcast wants me to go on there. What do you know about him?" And Mr. Joseph listened to our episode and said, "There are a couple of lunatics from Vancouver. You should go on."
Fucking degenerates here.
Man, it's been a while since we've actually done an episode. It feels like a long time has happened. Things happened. Brandon's Rams did in fact not go to the Super Bowl.
No.
It was close.
A muffed fucking punt. Are you fucking kidding me? A muffed
Special teams.
fucking punt.
Three
It was
facets.
bad. They almost had two muff punts.
Yeah, I
The
know.
other one
They
recovered.
put him back in there.
Fuck.
Man.
That was great. I thought that was going to be the highlight. And then all of a sudden, we have...
I'm not joking about this. I'm dead serious. I believe that Ryan Clark should have been interviewed for the job. And I mean it. I believe that Ryan Clark...
Stephen A. Smith thinks Ryan Clark should have been interviewed for the Steelers job.
Fuck, what? No.
Why not? They're interviewing everybody.
What a joke the Steelers have become, because the Steelers have done it, ladies and gentlemen. They got Big Mike in the building.
Yay.
And
So exciting.
For those here after this clip, hold on one sec. Let me pull it up here. For those of you that are here after listening to this,
I have to say, I don't give a flying fuck if Mike McCarthy's grandpappy shined the Chiefs' shoes. That fat fuck is not. We are not getting him a triple XL hoodie for him to sit on the sidelines. There's no. I don't care if he is from like the heart of the city in Pittsburgh. If he fucking, was right downtown and he grew up a Steelers fan, I don't give a fuck. He is not coaching the Steelers, for the love of Christ.
you did 83,711 views.
I can't wait till we actually start our YouTube feed and live. The look of disappointment on Matt's face right now. The look of despair, the look of depression, anger, all the fucking things, all the feelings. If you could see the look on his face right fucking now.
It is something. It is something. We are going to talk all things about Mike McCarthy. We got a beautiful segment planned for the Steelers fans that are tuning into this episode. I might name this episode Mike McCarthy.
You should.
That might be the name, Mike McCarthy. There's nothing else.
It's fucking
Stop
gross.
saying his
Super
name.
Bowl
fucking
who?
gross.
Stop saying his name.
It's like Candyman. Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy.
And
It just sounds like it's a stupid fucking name. I'm sorry.
now, in other news, talking about coaches, Bill Belichick, not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's insane.
That like this is why same thing with like all the voting. This is why I hate MVP voting.
It's gotta be public.
That's why I hate all this shit when it comes to fucking voting because people hold grudges. People
That's
hold
what it
vendettas,
is. They're holding
and
grudges.
it's bias.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like when you look at MVPs because everyone gets a vote. You know, if you're competing against someone else, so say it's Baltimore against a Raven against a Steeler. Well, whoever the fucking journalist of the Baltimore is, there's no fucking way they're fucking saying, oh, a Steeler should get it, or vice versa, or you take any. It's just no.
I think
that's why I fucking hate all this shit.
They just didn't want to give him that first ballot Hall of Fame,
which is
But
bullshit.
why not?
But it's insane.
I don't understand why
6
not.
Super Bowls,
and
like-
I think
'Cause
there
they're
needs
holding
to
their
be,
grudge.
and I think there needs to be like, honestly, what it's got to be is the NFL's got to get in there and like.
He's in there next year or the following
No,
year.
I don't
Just a
doubt that.
suspension.
But like, does he go next year? Like, does he go in?
Like
There's
a
a
10?
He
there's
probably
a
doesn't want to now.
there's an ego on Bill Belichick, and I think that's absolutely well. By that logic, you should not give it to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If this is the logic we're following,
It's one or the other. Like you can't have that. Like
yeah. So I really disagree with the decision. I think that is
Did you guys see what Bill Polian said about it? He
No.
was like, they asked him about his vote, and he was like, not 100% sure that he voted him out. Like, it's like
Yeah,
he couldn't
I read
remember.
it.
You read
Yeah,
that
he's
too?
making-
Like,
he's
it's like
making
you couldn't.
How do you not remember who the
It's
fuck
like,
you
no,
voted?
I don't
Making
remember.
excuses.
I say this respectfully, and definitely not to those of you that are affected by this disease. But are you fucking retarded?
I mean, it could be like dementia.
Like,
But then get him off the committee.
that's like fucking snorting Parmesan for fucking $10 level of retardedness. Like, I don't understand how retarded you have to be like, sorry, eating a dog treat.
No. Just
Sorry.
when
Sorry.
I worked at a restaurant, we actually had a line cook that did a fucking line of Parmesan for $10.
You know who did a line of the Parmesan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know someone like that.
You did?
No. Think of who he's related
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody I know.
Think of somebody.
Yeah, that
he-
actually, okay.
And not for
that
ca-
actually
not for
makes
cash.
sense.
He kept the $5 bill too.
Not for cash. Just
For
for
$5.
vibes.
No, we had a cook that would fucking rail anything for $10. And the amount of shit. So you start
Was
with
that was that the craziest thing?
Was he
that
a-
you've seen?
Oh,
What was
fuck
the,
no,
what was the
dude.
craziest
He would
thing?
do fucking like peppers and shit and
Was he a
fucking
Col-
like
was he a Colts
dude,
fan?
He did a Carolina Reaper.
Was he a Colts fan?
Carolina
Reaper. He had to go to the fucking hospital. He was in the fucking hospital.
which
for 3 days.
professional-
Did he do that for cash? Tell me he did that for cash.
He did it for $10.
For $10. He risked
Everything,
his life.
everything, dude. He
sounds
would
like the guy
fucking
we
do
know. I wonder
everything
if it's
for
the same
$10.
guy.
It could be.
He sounds like a Colts fan.
But
Yeah.
like no, and seen him do some crazier shit that I'm not gonna get into because I'm fucking scarred from it. But
That's
Sounds-
insane.
he did worse than a Carolina. But yeah, he was in the hospital for like 3 fucking days. Like he was,
Sounds
we
like a
thought he
Colts
was
fan.
dying. Like
Sounds like a Colts fan. I'm just gonna
$10.
Sounds like a Colts fan. Once
No,
again,
it's on him. That guy would do it for like 5.
Yeah.
we
just for the
ended
vibes.
up giving him more than $10 for it because we're like, oh fuck, we almost killed the guy.
Yeah, pay for his hospital.
But yeah,
bills?
it started with Parmesan.
Well, we know
Asiago.
someone that
It
ate a dog
started
treat
with
for
it.
$70 US.
You didn't collect the cash.
dog treat.
70?
Never.
70 US.
Never
Dude,
collected.
I'll eat a dog treat for $70.
Yeah, but
I'll
never-
eat the whole
never
fuck,
collected it.
dude. I'll eat a whole
Come on.
fucking box of dog treats for $70.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Stop.
$70.
We are a sponsored podcast.
$70.
Speaking of sponsors,
70 US dollars. US dollars.
We are a
I'll
sponsor.
do it.
Okay.
Fucking do it.
Speaking Milk Bones, get in touch. Get in touch.
Yeah. New sponsor.
You guys should have a dog eating
That's
competition.
a pretty big fucking box. Milk Bones come in big fucking boxes, man.
Hey, Milk Bones, get in touch. Speaking of getting in touch, are you getting in touch with your inner self
I am right now.
because you're drinking a Miller Lite?
Absolutely.
Great beer. Our friends at Miller Lite, one of the best beers, I must say, especially during tough times like this. You know,
Yeah.
it's January.
You're a
football
Steelers fan?
Well,
That
I was
is
gonna
tough
say,
times?
the city of Pittsburgh, the state of Pennsylvania, where all Steelers fans reside, and well, you guys are proud. You guys reside nationwide, internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Ireland is apparently the official country of the Steelers outside of the United States.
All right.
It's time to trade those Guinnesses in for a Miller Lite. It's
That's
nothing
right.
like a Miller time. Should we dive right into it, fellas?
Let's go.
Let's do
All
it.
right. AFC Championship. Patriots 10, Broncos 7. New England won a game with 86 passing yards. That was a 1940 football game that we witnessed in 2026. Okay, so I'm going to go through this afterwards. I'll have my question for you. First of all, Sean Payton's 4th and 1 pass play. Don't react yet. Context, Payton admitted he regrets the call more than the decision, whatever the fuck that means. The Blizzard did make points premium. The second half of that game, it was hard to see any of the lines on the field. Did he overthink a small sneak? Maybe. We'll get to it at the end. You got Drake Maye, 7-yard keeper to ice it. That was a gutsy call, I would say. Very gutsy. Christian Gonzalez slamming the door on Stidham. You know what? That's big time play from the Patriots defense. Now, let's take it from the top. Who is more to blame for Denver's collapse? Sean Payton going for it on 4th and 1 with his little regret. I regret the call more than whatever the fuck that means. Or the injury luck that forced Jarrett Stidham into the fire.
The 4th and 1. You can't control injuries. The way I look at it is, I'm still wondering why he didn't go for that field goal. They would have been up, 10-0?
10-0.
10-0.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Broncos scored right on the way back.
Is there
a couple?
Is there an argument? Or sorry, you mean the Patriots scored on the...
I think he went for the kill. You're up 7-0.
But is it a kill?
In the first fucking quarter?
Is it like...
Your team would have been up 14-0 if you scored that touchdown.
I do.
But it's so
listen,
early.
But you look at the game, like watching the game, New England can't get anything going. Your defense is killing them. You think going up 14-0. I understand why he did it. Listen, I get the rationale in his brain. It's like, okay, 14-0. They can't get anything going. We can really force them to make some plays that they're uncomfortable with. Try to get a turnover. Game's out of hand. We're at home. That is not what you expect from a coach that has been around the block that many times.
Yeah, and especially the
that's
play
right.
call, too.
I'm putting him on the hot seat for next year. Right now. Today. Sean Payton.
Oh, wow.
Broncos fans. Sean Payton's on the hot seat. That was a piss poor decision. And you're allowed those. You're allowed those. You're allowed to make mistakes when you're a coach. You're allowed to make mistakes.
It happened in both games.
Well, exactly. You're allowed to make mistakes. Now, what you're not allowed to do is you're not allowed to, brush it off like it didn't happen, or I'm better than that. So for my opinion on that, I'm putting him on the hot seat. Now, my question also is, are we seeing another snap of meaningful Jarrett Stidham football?
Yeah, I don't think so. Listen, I agree that the 4th and 1 was a bad decision. I think Sean Payton, it was a bad decision to drop back. You probably could have just pushed it for like a yard. Instead, you drop back and make it like a 5-yard pass that never actually, it went incomplete. But with Stidham, and it is unfortunate, like injuries are a problem. I think the loss of J.K. Dobbins was bad, and Stidham going in was rough. But if you look at his stats, he had 133 passing yards. There was one bomb that was 52 yards. So after that, in the first quarter, he had 81 passing yards. And yeah, I know it snowed and all that, but you got to be able to throw the ball in big games, and in today's NFL especially. And Stidham was new to the game, based on he didn't play a lot this year. He didn't play at all really this year. But Sean Payton has he's got to take responsibility in a lot of that. The play calling.
Yep.
And he has. I think he said the right things after in the press game. He's almost said too much. Well, you hear what the recent rumors were where he started talking about all the injuries Bo Nix has had?
Oh, that wasn't actually during the game?
No.
Post
He
game?
started listing off all the injuries that Bo Nix has had. He started going through all of them. Bo Nix has had this. Bo Nix has had that. And Bo Nix came out. They asked him about it. And they're like, I would really appreciate if Sean Payton would stop talking about all the injuries that I had on my ankle. So there's that. I also think that if I'm a Broncos fan today, I'm not too confident in my quarterback going forward, just from a longevity issue. The way Sean Payton was listing off those injuries makes me seem like that those are conversations they've had in the front office about how healthy is Bo Nix and can we win with him long term. Listen, I don't think they're going to go draft a quarterback.
Not yet.
This year.
No.
But I think Stidham ain't the answer.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know. I don't want. Listen, these are moments that you can turn into multi-million dollars. Nick Foles turned that into a multi-million-dollar thing when he stepped up, right? You're a backup. You go in at the right time. You make the right plays. You end up making it. You end up making you change your whole fucking life. Now, Jarrett Stidham went in there and he played just about as average as I thought he was going to play. And that was not a very high bar to begin with. In terms of the game, do you think that if the Broncos had Bo Nix, they win this game?
100%.
Yeah.
I think they do.
So,
And I don't think it's close.
Having said that, do you think that because the defense was, because I had a look at the defense on the sidelines when all this thing was going on, do you think as an athlete there, you're almost thinking, what more can we do for him? Because the Broncos defense was playing fantastic.
They were playing, unbelievable.
And I don't know, like being a Broncos fan right now, what do you draft in this upcoming draft? Or free agency? What's the position of need? It's not defense.
I think it might be another running back because their running back, they just couldn't get anything going on the run game. But
then they were missing Dobbins, so
that's
RJ Harvey is not good at football.
they're just fucked by injuries though. Like in this one.
Yes and no. I feel like they do have injuries, but it's also like big time guys got to step up for big time moments.
Maybe work on the whole line.
Like when, right? That's a good spot.
Open up space for your running back.
Open up space, get your quarterback some more time. But my thought process is when I look at Denver and I look at their running backs, especially RJ Harvey, I'm like, how do you not get motivated for this? You guys spend their entire lives playing behind other quarterbacks. Running backs. Like look at Tony Pollard playing behind Zeke. He spent a whole long time playing behind Zeke before he finally got his shot. How do you not get motivated for this? How do you not go out there and you were like, you know what? I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to take the spot. It was right there for the taking. He just didn't take it.
Well, I think when you have such a complete team like this, like you can try to like fill holes there. Like running back, I think they're not bad with Harvey and Dobbins. But like you hit the nail on the head with like coaching. And I don't think they're bringing back the OC. I think they announced today that
they're relieving a lot of coordinators. They're making a lot of changes, but
someone's got to take the heat.
Yeah, but I think the issue with the Broncos is this is a team in a division that's not going away.
No, the Chiefs got a top pick.
Chiefs got a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Chargers just got Mike McDaniel, and they got they're gonna draft an offensive tackle or a guard. Yeah, probably something on the O-line. They're gonna get Joe Alt back. They're gonna get their other offensive linemen back that were hurt. They're probably going to add some more weapons there. Like, does Wan'Dale Robinson go to the Chargers? Who knows?
Maybe
you might add some wide receivers. So my thought, and then you get the Raiders getting Mendoza. They got Mendoza, Genty, Bowers. My point is like this was kind of the perfect scenario for the Broncos to go to the dance. It's never going to look easier than it is today.
Are you guys done talking about him? So I can lose my shit.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So before I lose my shit, I will give Sean Payton credit for the one play. And that was the bomb to the 52 yard bomb to Mims at the start. Now, when nothing is working in the short game, he couldn't fucking complete a pass to save his fucking life. Go for the long ball. It was a perfect time.
Sorry, I was getting my sensor button ready.
I didn't even. There you. There you.
Sorry. That's what we felt watching that game.
But nothing was working short game. That was the perfect time to go for the bomb. They weren't expecting it, and he connected. So I'll give Sean Payton, that was a great play call. 4th and 1. I have been bitching about this the entire fucking playoffs. Everyone else is bitching about this one play. I've been saying this the entire fucking playoffs. Put the fucking points on the fucking board.
It's bad.
4th and 1. You have your backup quarterback. I don't even care if Bo Nix was playing. You kicked the fucking field goal. You had a chance to make it a 2-score fucking game in the first quarter. Guess what? You didn't score 2 fucking scores the entire game.
That could have been the winning points right there with the snowy second half.
You know the weather report. It's not like the snow came out of fucking nowhere. You have someone in your fucking ear with the weather report. Hey, it's going to snow at this time. Hey, coach, just so you know, it's going to start snowing in like fucking 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Guess what? It starts fucking snowing. You know it's going to start fucking snowing. You know when the snow comes. Both kickers couldn't fucking kick shit. I think they missed a 54-yarder, a 50-yarder, and a mid-40.
Yeah.
You know the points are going to be at a premium. You had a chance to go up 2 fucking scores. 2 fucking scores in the first fucking quarter. And he regrets the play call, not the decision. You rolled Jarrett Stidham out to the fucking right. That was the call, and that's what you regret. My fucking God, put the points on the fucking board. Like, after that, because it changes momentum. You go up 2 scores. You know, everyone's riding a high. You know, your defense goes out on the field. They're jacked. You're up fucking 2 scores. The other team, you go up to New England. Now you're down 2 scores. And if you don't get points the next play, like, it gets in your fucking head. That's how momentum works.
I get it.
On the next drive after that, they fumbled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big momentum one.
Yeah,
and I was saying that the whole playoffs, too, you got to protect the ball. It was the only turnover this game, and look what it did. Patriots came back.
Like,
Drake Maye used his legs like he used the whole game.
On that turnover, Stidham, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, just protect the ball.
Like, what the fuck trying to, like...
Yeah.
And that was a backwards pass. Like, it was a backwards fucking pass. Like, what the fuck?
Like, that's Patriots
like, what
back
are you
in the
fucking
game.
doing on that? But at the same time, it all came down to fucking that. The entire game changed after that stop. Put points on the fucking board. And I'm going to bitch about that in the next game too. But put points on the fucking
They were turning
board.
points in both games.
Yeah.
The end.
Now, was Mike Vrabel a genius for wearing white in this game?
Yeah.
I think so
Right?
on the last
That
play
second
that he
half.
threw the pick, actually.
No,
I almost feel like Stidham didn't even see
Nothing-
Gonzalez
You
because they're
can't.
all white.
Nothing about
Yeah.
this. Nothing about this is intentional. Like, nothing about stuff these coaches do is intentional. Where
He made all the right calls, Mike Vrabel
But
did in this game.
what it reminded me of was the Patriots are like a snake, and Denver had the snake, and they're about to step on the snake's head, and they're about to kill it. And instead of killing it, they decided to get a stick because they're like, I don't want to get my foot dirty. I don't want to get the blood on my foot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I'm gonna get a stick. And in the time that they went out to get the stick, the snake was like, whoop, I'm out of here. That's what that 4th and 1 call was. They went out to get a stick because they're like, I don't want to get my foot dirty. And now you got the New England Patriots, the snake, running around, and it's like hitting you back, but it's coming at you in different angles. And now you're like, oh shit, like it's a wounded snake. It wants it. You think, listen, they just needed that. The Patriots needed something. They were having a tough time containing Denver. They had given up this bomb touchdown to Cortland Sutton, and they just needed something. They needed some momentum changing play, and they got it. Now, is this sustainable? Like, I guess we should talk about New England. Should we not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
86 passing yards. That's the fewest in a playoff win since the 2000 Ravens. Now, we're going to do is, like, before people start attacking us, this episode, we are not going to talk about the Super Bowl. Very minimalistic Super Bowl talk because we got a preview episode we're going to be dropping. That will be all about the matchup between the Seahawks. But now, as a Patriots fan, I know you're jacked up. Like, you're jacked up. You're back in the Super Bowl. I don't know how, but you're back in the Super Bowl. What adjustments do you guys need them to do going into San Francisco? I mean, they aren't going to be playing in the snow, so that's one.
I mean, May's going to have to get the ball going in the air, and
you got to hope that defense in Seattle is.
Well, that's the thing too. You
got
got
to protect them.
Defense. It's going to be defense both ways are going to be the key. But I'm not going to say much because I don't want to spoil much for the preview. But
He's going to have to ball out.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. This game, he used his legs quite a bit. He stretched some plays out, converted some big third downs, scored that touchdown. Of course, that bootleg on the last play there to secure the win. So, if his legs show up in the big game in the Super Bowl, then they're going to be hard to beat, but you got to protect them too.
You can't get sacked 5 times.
Yeah.
No,
That's rough.
it's gonna be a big boy game from Will Campbell. Big boy game. It's gonna be he's gonna have to show up and do his thing, but it'll be exciting.
I do think it's hilarious that both teams aren't practicing at the 49ers
No.
facility.
Taking notes.
Because Seattle's practicing at Stanford, and then New England's. I can't remember where New England's practicing, but yeah, they're not practicing anywhere near that facility.
Yeah. All right, moving on, fellas. Let's move on to the Seahawks versus the Rams. Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl. 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Seahawks over the Rams, 31-27. He is the first quarterback in the NFL to start for 4 different teams and then lead a 5th team to the Super Bowl. Absolutely insane. He is the first quarterback that was drafted by the Jets and winning and has gone to go to
some big names in that draft class too.
Has gone to a Super Bowl after leaving the Jets. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 10 catches, 153 yards. He accounted for 44% of Seattle's total offense. The Rams were at the Seattle 6-yard line with under 2 minutes left. 4th and 4. McVay called a fade to Puka Nacua, but Devin Witherspoon, the dark side leader, broke it up.
Put points on the fucking board.
There it is. Seattle's offense, also the cheapest in the league by salary cap percentage. Clint Kubiak is doing more with less than anyone in history, fellas. Now, wow. First thoughts on the game? That was insane. That was probably one of the best games this year that I've seen in the playoffs. These two teams go at it. They don't they don't shy back from it. Another interesting point that I've learned is apparently there's some beef between Cooper Kupp and the Rams. Something along the lines of they were trying to force him to retire. They were really trying to get rid of him. That's a messier divorce than a lot of people are leading on. For him to come out and have that clutch touchdown.
Yep.
That's something. How scary is this defense?
Oh man, this defense is all-timer. Like, this defense is just on point. They've been on point all fucking season.
Coach of the year?
No, coach of the year is still Mike Vrabel.
Really?
Yeah,
It's going to be close.
I
still say it's Mike Vrabel.
I think
so
Mike
too.
McDonald might be it, man. Just because I feel like coaching up that defense is hard, especially how bad that defense was a year from now.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it was not that good.
No.
Even the offense, like the knock on Sam Darnold when you signed him.
Yeah,
After
getting
last
rid
year's
of Geno
playoff
Smith
performance.
and
You
after
could argue the offense is maybe almost
Their
better than
offense.
the
should
defense.
we ask the truther? So are you convinced?
I am.
Yeah, because you were the
convinced.
biggest Sam Darnold hater.
I was pretty. I was pretty.
But
hate
hey,
on Sam Darnold.
you said it right in the preview episode. You said you got to go out there and ball out.
And he did. He proved me wrong.
He's 30-7 in the last 2 seasons now. Sam Darnold. That's insane.
That is, he's 30 wins and
After
7
being
losses.
11-36 the previous 3 years.
That's what a culture, organization, franchise. That's what teams
Sometimes
do.
you just need the right fit.
Sometimes you need the right fit.
That's
that's not New York Jets or
That's-
Minnesota Vikings.
I think it is time to drop the narrative on Sam Darnold that he can't compete in a big game, because you go back to the regular season, he completely dominated. They're on a 8-game win streak, 9-game win streak.
Yep.
But they beat the Rams in that crazy game that the Rams were killing them.
Yeah.
They won that game. Then they won the game in Carolina. They won the big game in San Francisco.
A lot of people
won
don't
San
give them
Francisco
credit.
again.
A lot of people
beat
don't
the
give
Rams again.
But a lot of people don't give them credit on that first San Francisco win they won in the regular season, which was the last game of the season, but it was for the home field bye.
Yeah, that was huge.
And they didn't just beat them. They belt ass.
Oh, that was belt ass.
they
Like,
beat
they
the shit out of
absolutely
them.
fucking beat them. And he's played well, and you see him playing with a confidence. So first off, that JSN one-handed grab, did you see Sam Darnold
Huge
isn't even
third
fucking
down.
looking
It was
at
a
him.
no-look pass.
No look fucking
It was a
pass,
no-look
and he
pass.
led him perfectly.
It was
like
third down.
there was another throw later in the game where he threw it to JSN in quadruple coverage. There was 4 defenders around JSN and he threw a fucking dime to him.
Okay.
So he's playing with confidence
JSN,
now.
2 JSN throws. Is he the best? JSN the best wide receiver?
He's fucking putting his name up there
Is he the-
right now.
I'm not gonna-
Absolutely.
I'm
Right
not
in
now.
the NFL.
I'm not
right
gonna say
now?
best in the NFL.
No, he's
best in
not.
the NFC West.
Did you read what Brady said about him? About his shoulder plane?
Yes. How
Crazy, eh?
how he puts his shoulders like you don't know which way he's
You
gonna
don't know
go.
which way he's going.
And the way he runs his routes is like I told you guys.
He has
this.
no tell. He
There's
has
There's no
give.
tell,
Yeah.
and he's the slipperiest guy out there. Like he's so silky, he's so smooth.
But it was also game planning with that. Like you lined JSN in the backfield.
Ah.
He was
But
everywhere
that's
on the
the-
field.
That Chris
That's
Shula
how
is the
opens you
defensive
up.
coordinator for the Rams.
Yeah.
He lost himself on a few
Lot of jobs,
opportunities
yeah.
there because you see JSN go into motion in the backfield. You got to keep a guy there.
Yeah.
And the first time they didn't do it. Second time they threw JSN out there on a fake. 2 guys committed to JSN this time.
Yeah.
And now they had a wide open Kenneth Walker who had a great game.
Yeah,
Kenneth
Walker's getting hot
who was
at the perfect time.
He's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
That
He's
is true,
He's
yeah.
a free agent, but he is getting hot, like you said, at the right time.
Yep.
He is showing them that he can be the running back one. This does not need to be a committee. You know what? Horrible injury to Zach Charbonnet. Really sad that he went down. But Kenneth Walker, man, some of those moves are highlight reel stuff that he's doing.
He's getting paid this summer.
He's gonna get paid.
Yeah, he will, big time.
If he doesn't go back to Seattle, if I'm the Chiefs, I'm loading him up with a little truck and saying, welcome to Kansas City. This is your new home now. Now, back to JSN. Best receiver in the NFC West?
I'm gonna say yeah.
My opinion is
It's so hard between him and Puka.
I
They're back
still
and
would
forth.
pick Puka Nacua,
That's
but
why
just,
I would still pick Puka.
just off sample size because I want to see like another year of JSN doing this.
You guys-
And
Their
if he
stats
does-
in this game are so
Yes.
similar.
Let me tell you,
But-
Puka Nacua is playing the wrong position. Puka Nacua is a corner. Look at all of his film going back to high school. He's actually a corner playing wide receiver. He would be the best corner and possibly putting up Dion numbers. We'll do an off-season analysis
Wow,
of this.
because he's a real receiver.
He is actually a cornerback playing wide receiver. If you ever watch him play, the way he does his movements against cornerbacks, the way he's able to exploit them is because he is in fact a cornerback. There will be an off-season episode for this.
Well, maybe you should have played both in that game.
He fucking should have.
But that's the argument that you see with like Travis Hunter in Jacksonville now, where
It's
they're
so
like
hard to
he's
play
gonna
dual position.
he's gonna go
Yeah.
corner
You have to stand
predominantly, and like obviously Jacksonville helps, like Parker Washington, all those
and they
guys.
got
Jacoby Myers
Myers,
helps,
yeah.
but that's another guy. Like you're like, who he could be a wide receiver, he could be a corner. I'm gonna say JSN. Who's the top 5 receivers in the NFL? Okay, actually, no. I'll do it this way. One receiver has to go. You got to eliminate one receiver. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua, or JSN.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh my God!
Not
no.
Mickey Joseph's
say
boy,
that.
Justin Jefferson, KK.
No way.
Come on, compared to the other 3, Chase.
Jefferson's
Puka,
the best out of
JSN?
all those guys, in my opinion.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe he's on the right team.
Oh, that's the thing. Look at what he's doing with
Now, if
fuck
you-
all at QB.
Say, let's give him all
If
the
you're,
same.
if
fuck
you're the
it,
Buffalo
fuck it.
Bills, you better be trying to get JG over there.
That is
There's a link
actually that would be like, what would be the cost to get a prime Justin Jefferson? Well, I guess he's still in his prime. What would be the cost?
Is it Joe Brady, the head coach?
Joe Brady is the head coach.
Coached him at LSU?
Yeah, coached him at LSU.
That's true.
There's the connection.
And that's the guy. That's the weapon they need. Their receiver.
So what would be the cost?
Probably quite a bit, honestly. You're
If
looking
Micah
at
Parsons
first
cost you
rounders.
two firsts,
first.
Yeah, and
I
probably
think
a
JJ
prospect
would
or
cost
two.
you 2 firsts.
And
if
probably
you're
2
Buffalo,
prospects.
you got to
firsts.
make it happen.
2 firsts, I think, do it for
New
JJ.
building, Josh Allen.
Josh
Missing
Allen,
piece.
Justin Jefferson together would be a great way to win back the fans that Terry Pagula has somehow alienated against himself. So that would be something. Now, who are you getting out of that group?
I'm gonna say Jamar Chase.
Oh, my days.
You're not gonna like my choice, but again, it's,
You're dropping JSN?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, my days.
I got to see more out of him. And it's also
you will like Super Bowl Sunday.
I've seen enough out of JSN. I've seen enough out of JSN.
February 8th, you're going to hear about
I like his speed. I don't know, like compared to the other guys,
he's just
his
different.
Size, but
he's just a different type of receiver. Like he's not your prototypical. He's not going to have. He had the fucking no look one-handed grab, but he doesn't do a lot of those.
If you give me like another year of this JSN, then it'll be Puka Nacua. I can't. Jefferson and Chase to me are still like two of the best in the league.
You're gonna have to.
I've already you're giving me the look because Jefferson went to LSU.
Yeah, both of them went to LSU, so I gotta give them.
But like, I feel
both
like
of them, yeah.
My thought process is like, I don't know if you're gonna get another year of JSN like this because I think defenses are gonna try to like plan around him differently. If you do get another year of JSN like this, that man is about to be the wealthiest receiver in the world, and he's going to be making like all the higher leg.
The thing I like with JSN and Puka is they can line up in
different spots.
Yeah, you can like,
right?
they're not
move
just
them
like
around.
wide out. You can play in the slot and
no. I don't have much left for
who's your
game.
pick?
Oh, out of them, yeah, that's a good. I'm going to take out Puka. I'm gonna put in. I think I can't go wrong with my boy Chase. I can't. Justin Jefferson's a little too silky for my liking, and then JSN is just my boy. You know, you know how much I love JSN. Dallas Cowboys fan has. The logo
we got to talk about that.
Has the logo?
We got to talk about why you're JSN.
Has
fan.
a logo tattooed on his arm there.
The Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
They will be.
he has a Cowboys tattoo.
He's a Cowboys tattoo
he grew
on
up,
his arm.
He grew up like right by the stadium. Yeah,
He has a tattoo on his arm.
He's a big Cowboys fan.
That's why the Cowboys might be.
Fuck, they're gonna lose
winning
the Super Bowl for sure.
No,
now they're gonna lose.
You're gonna see the Cowboys. Fuck, you're gonna see the Lombardi Trophy and the Cowboys logo being raised all in one. That's gonna be beautiful.
Does DeMarcus Lawrence also have a tattoo?
No, but I really wish they win it for D-Law.
What is it with DeMarcus's? As soon as they leave the Cowboys,
they win.
DeMarcus Ware with the Broncos.
He called it.
He did. He said Dallas is my home, but I'm never gonna win a Super Bowl there. He goes to Seattle in the first fucking year. He's gonna go to the Super Bowl.
And you know who's been real quiet about this? Micah Parsons. Because right when he said that, Micah Parsons was like, I'll leave it to you to talk all that negativity shit once you out the building, motherfucker.
Because he was the one that fucking checked Micah.
Yeah, he was like, Micah Parsons, shut the fuck up.
JSN and DeMarcus Lawrence are bringing the Super Bowl to AT&T Stadium. In the offseason.
Did you guys hear about what the Packers had to do?
No.
Okay. So we have time. There's not much to discuss.
I have lots more about this game.
So. We have time. So the Packers. Oh, the Packers. So the Packers did a campaign against anti-bullying. Let me pull it up. So they did a campaign against anti-bullying, and they've pulled it now. But it was basically, Packers fans are too fat. Like they're the fattest fans in the league. That was,
well, apparently they drink the most beer.
Beer and cheese, man. That's the recipe for getting fat.
In all of the U.S.
Yes. So here we go. NFL has reportedly decided it will no longer air the Packers fan weight gain advertisement. NFC North News posted a video on X alongside NFL Green Bay Packer. They captured breaking. Following backlash from multiple media outlets, the NFL will no longer air the Packers fan weight gain advertisement. The ad was supposedly supposed to shed light on the struggles of obesity within Green Bay's community and how most Packers fans are treated differently due to their weight. So, yes.
Maybe they all want to look like Mike McCarthy all those years.
You gotta eat a lot of cheese.
What else are you gonna do in Green Bay?
What else you got for
beer and cheese?
What else you got for this game, Brandon?
For the game? So one of the things with the Rams was poor tackling. The play after the Shaheed bomb. He just off the line, off the play. He like just straight up fucking dove at the guy's feet and he didn't come close to getting him. I had to make no like if you go back and watch that, like that was fucking embarrassing. He dove at his feet and didn't come close to even making contact with him.
I saw Chris Shula losing money in this game.
And then right after that, Spates completely whiffed on another fucking tackle. And then going into the second, so Darnold had that bad snap and got sacked by Fisk. The next possession, the Rams, they go for 12 plays, 87 yards, ate up 7 minutes and 23 seconds of fucking clock. Like, that's when the Rams kind of got back into control. Mm-hmm. And then Seattle goes 3 and out. There's 1:41 left. Then we took 14 seconds off the ball, gave the Rams another fucking chance. And the Rams couldn't fucking do anything with that. Like, oh, just so many missed opportunities. And then the muff punt. What the fuck?
Well, you just don't put them out there.
If you can't track or you lose track of the ball, get the fuck out of the way and let it bounce. That's when you tell your teammates, get out, you motion them, stay the fuck away. You get out of the way. Like,
but why wouldn't you replace him after the first time he did it?
Oh, for that too.
That's what I would have.
Maybe they're finding their special teams.
Like that muff punt is. There's so many.
It was a game changer.
It was a game changer, but again, the bad tackling. You got the ball back at the end of the second half.
How about the wide open JSN in the corner of the end zone?
Oh, fuck. Like,
I do not.
I'm not even there yet.
Chris Shula lost money this game. Like he actively every time I saw, like, I'm watching the Rams play defense. I'm like, Chris Shula, you are losing money. Don't do that. Chris Shula, please stop. Chris.
The taunting penalty on Tariq Woolen. It was 4th and 12.
That was a makeup call, though.
No, that was absolutely taunting.
No, that was
100%.
That was a makeup call. That was
100. No,
they missed.
They missed
No.
the
You can't fucking walk up to a bench and talk. That's going to get called all fucking day. That is literally the definition of taunting.
Listen,
that is literally the definition of taunting. You cannot walk up to a sideline, a ref right fucking beside you, and start talking shit to a bench. That is fucking taunting.
I agree.
But calling that at that time of the game,
that's 100% taunting.
No,
100%.
I agree.
No, 100 fucking percent. That is taunting.
That it's not taunting.
Then it's not a makeup call.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is a makeup
there's
call. There's
no way the ref fucking heard him. Whatever you say,
he was right fucking in front of him.
Oh, he heard him.
It's too fucking loud in there for him to be heard.
He's from me to KK.
He's standing in front of the bench yapping.
No,
he heard him.
You can't fucking walk over to a bench and start talking shit like that. You're gonna get called. Yes, you are. That gets called every fucking time.
Not in an NFC championship. You're not.
Then don't fucking do that in an NFC championship game.
I'm just
he clearly knew because when he went back to the bench, he was getting his ass chewed out. They fucking knew.
I'm not disagreeing with you that he didn't taunt. I'm just saying referees let a lot of shit slide.
You can't walk up to a fucking sideline and talk shit. Once again,
the premise of the taunt, I agree. It was taunting. Was he an idiot for doing that? Yes. But referees, the amount of shit, and you as a Cowboys fan ought to know the amount of shit that gets let, just we're going to let them play. We're going to let them play. But conveniently, they call a taunting penalty after.
Because you can't walk up to a fucking bench and flex and start talking shit.
Okay, we can say that
after
the
they
missed
a face
had a little
mask.
bit effect on that.
After they missed the face mask and you see Sean McVay.
It was fucking huge. Because the first play, they fucking threw the bomb to Nakua for the touchdown.
But you want to talk about a guy flexing in your face? A red-faced Sean McVay cutting it to commercial break, fucking ripping you a new one, and then you look up at the Jumbotron and it's a clear fucking face mask. I think that had something to do with the fact that they were eager to pull out the flag. And I'm not saying that they were going to miss it. 100%. They weren't going to call it. But I think the fact is they were like, well, there we go. Here's our makeup. They fucking do that all the time. You've watched it in beer league hockey when you play beer league hockey.
That wasn't a makeup call.
That was a makeup
call.
It
was a makeup call.
That was a makeup call.
That is literally the definition of taunting.
No, it can be a call. It's a call.
Is the fucking league?
They're not going to fucking throw a fucking.
You can't walk up to a fucking team on a sideline and start talking shit. That's going to get called every fucking time.
I miss the sport this used to be.
I know, I agree.
I miss the sport.
Why are we throwing flags for?
They let them talk some shit.
Let them talk shit.
They do let them talk shit when they fucking line up.
Nah, they got that's see, but okay.
You can't stand over a guy and flex. You can't fucking.
But let's say, do you agree with that or not? Regardless of the rule, let's put the rule aside.
No, I love shit talking. I think it should all be let go.
Then we're all on the same page.
But when you're talking about the rules and what it is, and listen, you know you can't fucking do that.
I agree agree that he broke.
You clearly
the rule.
don't.
No,
you clearly
I
don't.
agree that he broke the rule.
It's the emotion of the game.
But
the guy
I think
has.
that like the refs were very fucking quick to throw a flag there. Very quick. And the penalty is so severe now for taunting that I'm like,
it wasn't quick to. They were actually late on it. I agree with the makeup call that you're saying. I think they thought about, remember that missed face mask
Yeah.
we did?
well, there you
Then
go.
they threw it.
Right. We got all angles on the game here. With this is long.
And I also think because it was Matthew Stafford and the league looks at it as, this is our MVP potentially.
no,
And you don't fuck with that guy.
it wasn't a brother. It was a white man.
And then
Let's make this a whole thing.
No, we don't have to go that far.
Let's make this a whole thing. I'm ready to go viral again, baby.
so Rams
Wait
get
for
the
the end of
Rams
the
get the first
episode.
down after that. You get the bomb to fucking Nakua. That's when you go for the 2 points. Why didn't you go for the 2 points there?
What was the score at that time for the folks?
I don't have it written down, but that's when you go for fucking 2 points.
Yeah, to make it a field goal game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 4
'Cause
point game after
they're
that.
down by 4, yeah.
But then you want to talk makeup call? How about Verse getting the fucking penalty on 3rd and 15? And then Parkinson's drop on 3rd and 1. And then, okay, so in the final minutes or whatever, it's 4th and 4. There was...
Four something left or 5?
There was like 4. Yeah, I don't remember. It was like 4 minutes left.
Are you talking about the
Kick
fourth
the
and
field
4?
goal.
4th and 4. You
We
kicked
were
the fucking field goal.
Yep.
Because
Under 2 minutes left. Yep.
4th and 4, you kick the field goal. You make it a 31-30 game. You have time on the clock to make a stop
Yeah, I
and
agree
get the
with
ball
you, yeah.
back. Then all you need is a field goal.
I don't believe in Chris Shula
You
like
miss.
that.
You
Yeah,
miss.
that's what I agree.
I don't believe in that fucking bomb.
I
Go
think
with
that's why they went for it.
Fuck
yeah.
that
They
bomb,
didn't believe in
Chris
their
Shula.
defense.
Yeah, their defense playing like shit.
Hey, Rams fans.
That's why they went for
your
it.
defensive coordinator is a bum. Your special teams coordinator sucks. Fuck the fucking Rams defensive
Okay.
coordinator.
No, but you kicked that field goal, man.
Either way, you kick the field goal because if
Either
they
way,
go
yeah.
down and score a touchdown, assuming they don't go for 2 points,
It's only 8 points.
It's only an 8-point
Yeah.
game.
No, I understand. I agree
But
with
you
you.
kick the
Kick the
fucking
field goal, yeah.
if it was 4th and 1, sure, go for it. 4th and 4, kick the fucking field
Even
goal.
4th and 1, I still wouldn't go for it.
No, 4th and 1, I could understand going for it. I still would have kicked the field goal.
I honestly thought they were going to get it. Like when they lined up to get this, knowing Seattle's defense, I actually thought, I'm like, all right, Sean McVay is going to pull a rabbit out of his hat. And listening to the NFL films behind the scenes, the Seattle defense actually ran the wrong play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they ran the wrong play. You're going to see when you watch the replay again that two defensive players on Seattle actually collide with each other. And that left, they ended up double teaming Kyron by accident. And that was actually the first look for Matthew Stafford was Kyron.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably gonna look for just a small pass
Yeah.
because only 4th and 4.
Exactly. So the first look was Kyron. He saw the double, got spooked, had to throw it back into Puka, and that's all she wrote.
But yeah, sorry. For me, 4th and 4, you kick the field goal, make it a 31-30 game so that all you need, if you do get the ball back, if you get a stop, you
field
get the
goal,
ball
yeah.
back.
I agree with you.
All you need
I said that
is the
during the
field
game.
goal.
And that Pillsbury Doughboy they got as kicker actually does a good job. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, my kick. I don't know if our kicker can make it.
Because if you miss, it's a 4-point game. Now you have to get it. Even if you make the stop, you have to get a touchdown because you're down 4. And that's a big reason why on the Puka Nakua, you go for the 2 there. That was the time to go for the 2. All these times you see guys go for 2 points when no, it's too early. You go for the extra point. This was the time after the Nakua touchdown. That was the time to go for 2.
Do you think more teams should be going for 2? Like, well, obviously we don't have the percentage right now of how many teams do, but like just watching the NFL, do you think there's not a lot of teams that go for 2 and that more teams should start going for it?
No, it's all about the time of the timing of the game. Like you see these guys in the first quarter that go for it. No,
Because I remember
unless you get the penalty that moves it to the 1 yard line.
I remember when Dallas had, what was it, Greg the Leg? And he was fucking god awful. And I would just pray. I'm like, I don't care that it's the first quarter, the second drive, and we've scored a touchdown. Just fucking go for 2. We're not going to make the extra point anyways. Fuck it. Which brings me to my next point. Do you ever think, this was an interesting point. Someone asked from the UK, do you ever think kicking will ever be absolved from the NFL? Do you ever think we'll see a world of the NFL
With no kicking?
with no kicking?
No.
No.
If anything, I think you're going to see more because you got guys like
Yeah, I can see
Brandon Aubrey.
Cam
Little out of Jacksonville that can hit fucking 70 yards.
A lot of soccer players are becoming kickers now.
Yeah.
So you got the soccer players that want to be kickers, and you've got the Aussie rules football guys that are the punchers because they can put the spin on the ball and just the directional kicks.
Yeah, I think they could get rid of it, honestly, because I think there's some players. Dude, there's going to be some
what do
players
you do if there's no kicking?
No, because listen, there's players.
So if it's at the 30 yard, say if it's a 30, you're at the 30-yard line,
touchdown
and
or
it's
nothing.
4th and 20, you're not going to kick a field goal.
No,
but
do
the
I
way
have to remind you about
go
what
for
happened?
the end zone. Go for the end zone.
But listen, do I have to remind you guys what happened in the last game of the year between the Steelers and Ravens? The Ravens players on offense and defense just playing their hearts out to the last play of the game. That stupid idiot Tyler Loop missing the kick. I mean, there's going to be guys out there playing on like in the trenches that are like, man, we busted our ass off, and this kicker just fucked it up for us.
I think kickoffs might be like
kickoffs are dog shit.
They got to go back and just I don't know. They got to figure that out.
It's a safety thing. That's why they got rid of it.
I even don't like the rule where you can do a touchback in the end zone. They got to be able to go old school, and you got to run that out. You got to run it down the field.
Yeah, I don't.
Bring back the return game.
I think there's got to be a change in that kickoff rule. I love a good kickoff return, so I don't think we should get rid of kickoffs entirely.
No. There's got to be
they got to be allowed to. You got to return the kick. You can't do a touchback.
That's what I agree. I feel like the touchback thing is a bit of a cop out. Like, let's get some fucking returns.
Or if you're gonna do a touchback, you're gonna be at like your 10-yard line or something.
That would be fun. Now, would you guys ever want that? Like, if you if you kick a 70+ yard field goal, it should tack on a extra point.
No.
That makes it 4 points.
No.
What about an 80-yard?
No.
Just 3 points.
You kick an 80-yard?
You should be able to add.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, if you can kick an 80-yard,
you just gotta go for field goal.
Fucking Cam Little's ears are perked right now.
Yeah.
What? 4 points? 80-yard? I'm in. Put me in, coach. I guarantee he probably fucking could.
I feel like that'd be fucking nuts, though. Like, could you imagine? Like, okay, you're down. Like,
you're gonna be paying the kickers more than the QBs.
Well, let's say it's 5
gonna
points.
say,
Let's say it's 5 points.
well.
Let's say we bump it up to 5. That could drastically swing a game. Like, you're just like, fuck it.
Have a fucking instead of when the NBA implemented the 3-point line.
The 3-point line?
And now they're talking, should we do 4 if you can hit it behind center court, behind half court?
Yeah, no, listen, all great things, all great suggestions. Anything else on the Seattle game, fellas, before we dive into our next segment?
We really got to watch a 2014 rematch between Seattle and New England.
Hopefully
They're back for revenge.
Hopefully it's a little bit better. Hopefully, we don't have Russell Wilson, so that's a promising sign. We'll talk all of our picks. We'll do a deep dive into each team. I'm going to research all the little fucking things that every coach likes, from their favorite pasta meat order to whatever Skittles flavor they like the best. We're going to have all that and more in our Super Bowl preview episode. And once again, if you guys have not subscribed to us, Red Zone Blitz Pod, Instagram, TikTok, X, we are everywhere. And if you guys want to write to us, like this man from the UK did about his kicking rules, redzoneblitzpodcast@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. And remember, if you're on YouTube, we're going to be putting out some content. We've already started Red Zone Blitz Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to us. We'll be coming out with some more exciting stuff for you. Now, moving on, fellas. A couple of fun draft preview games. The East-West Shrine Bowl and the Senior Bowl are happening this week. The Shrine Bowl, at the time of recording, has already happened, and we are awaiting the Senior Bowl on Saturday. So we have a lot of people that are new to the NFL. I just wanted to give a breakdown as to what these games are, because you're going to hear a lot about them in the coming weeks. You're going to learn a lot about, like, what the hell are these games? So this is just a little breakdown for people that may be new to the NFL or college football. Think of these as the job interview on the turf. These aren't just exhibition games. They're a week-long audition where NFL scouts, GMs, and coaches watch college seniors practice and play against the best competition in the country. First, the East-West Shrine Bowl, that's hosted in Frisco, Texas. Shout out Jerry Jones. The Vibe. So this is the longest running audition. It's been around for over 100 years, since 1925. The cause, it's famously tied to the Shriners Children's Hospital. The players visit the kids during the week, which is why you see the logo of a player holding a child's hand on the jerseys. It's a nice way to tie it all back together. And now the history legends like Tom Brady, you ever heard of him? And Walter Payton have started here. And why it matters today, this is usually where you're going to find the hidden gems. So like the Brock Purdy's or the Isaiah Pacheco's, this is where they get discovered. If a guy dominates here, he just might have made himself some money. The Washington running back, Bill Crosby Merritt, this is where he shined last year. He was the MVP of the Shrine Bowl. And you know what? He turned out to have a pretty decent rookie campaign. The Senior Bowl. So this is the premier. This happens in Mobile, Alabama. This is the premier pre-draft event. This is the one where every NFL GM will be there. The difference between the two, the teams are coached by actual NFL coaching staffs. For example, this week, assistants from the Cowboys and other teams are calling the plays. That is for the Shrine Bowl versus the Senior Bowl. Now, the secret, practice matters more than the game. Scouts aren't watching the score on Saturday. They're going to be watching the one-on-one drills on Tuesday and Wednesday to see who can win a physical battle at the line of scrimmage. Now, going into the Shrine Bowl, fellas, what I got first on my list is Mark Gronowski, quarterback for Iowa. He was the offensive MVP. The performance, he was 7 of 10 for 86 yards, but it was the intangibles that won him the MVP. He didn't just pass. He threw a highlight reel block on the edge that sprung Dean Connors for a touchdown. Scouts loved his pocket composure, and he's being compared to a more athletic Kirk Cousins. He showed he can move the chains with his legs, too. He had 28 rushing yards. You guys have anybody for the Shrine Bowl there?
Yeah, I actually had two guys. Tulsa running back at the end there that got the game-winning touchdown.
Yep.
Dom Richardson. I thought he was running pretty strong at the end, so there's teams later in the rounds probably, if they want, like, he's probably not going to be like, well, the starting back, but a backup runner, if you put him in like a 3rd and short, 4th and short, goal line kind of thing. Yeah. He was pretty good. Another guy he got hurt, unfortunately, but James Thompson Jr., number 90 on defensive line from Illinois. I thought he actually did pretty well. I think he had a sack early on, a couple of QB pressures. They actually had to double team him a couple times, but he got hurt in the second quarter. So I'd like to see like his pro day or combine if he goes, see if he improves at all.
Yeah, fair. JK?
I like how a lot of these guys that play like not in the high caliber colleges like your Ohio State, Alabama, Texas.
You're going to get a lot of school.
You get to look at a lot of the middle schools.
Yeah, and you get to look at them in an all-star setting where, like, for example, like the Iowa quarterback, he may not have been around the best supporting cast, but now he gets to play around guys that are much better, and you can see him in different scenarios. Yeah. Any person in particular?
Yeah, I got a guy out of Kansas, the QB, Jalen Daniels. Throws the ball really well.
He's the brother of Jaden Daniels.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of please him. He throws the ball really well, especially on the move.
Yeah.
And he's got that running ability as well.
Yeah, that touchdown run was nice by him.
And people were very excited about him.
Could be another Justin Fields coming in.
People were excited about Kansas and him in particular coming into the season. And yeah, the season didn't go as well as Kansas thought they were going to be. And that definitely took a shot on his draft stock. He is a project quarterback. Like, he is going to be a quarterback that is going to take some time to develop. If you're a team that already has a quarterback in the win, you're committed to him. This is not a bad flyer to take, just because you have someone that can learn from someone.
Some work on.
I wouldn't like for the storyline. Washington taking him would be interesting, but
the other thing is, I think a lot of O line and D line battles in the Shrine Bowl, like the practices.
Yeah,
they can. Scouts really, I think, look into that deeply. Because you're not playing the game, you're battling one-on-one.
Well, that's where you can really see the strength test.
Strength of people. So I also have a Kentucky lineman play center, Yinzer Burden.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently he showed a lot of quick feel, a lot of strength. He scores up the blocks.
He could be a good plug.
Be a really good center.
Yeah, and a lot of people he will be a good plug on teams that may have a very solid offensive line, but are missing like one piece there for injury depth, or like another
bring
piece.
him in.
He's very versatile.
Let him grow.
Yeah. Anything else, fellas?
I liked Mason Reiger, edge out of Wisconsin.
That's who I have as well. Yeah.
The 2 sacks, that one on 3rd down, and the strip sack.
Yeah, he just
the strip sack fumble. Like he coming off that edge, like his speed and explosiveness stood out to me. Yeah. So he's a guy that now I'm gonna do a little bit of research on.
So he was a walk-on at Wisconsin. And he plays with that kind of no-lose energy. Guys like Dan Campbell and Mike Vrabel would enjoy having him on their
100%,
team.
100%, absolutely.
Those are the two coaches that come to mind when I think about these prospects. I'm like, you know what? Those two guys would have him. In my eyes, he's moved from maybe a day 3 pick to a solid day 2 pick.
I think he definitely upped his draft stock.
Yeah.
There, especially if he has a good combine.
6'4", 245 pounds, and plays much heavier than his weight. I've got a couple more here, fellas. Shad Banks, linebacker, UTSA, a special teams terror. We talk about how important special teams are. We saw with the LA Rams how detrimental they can be. He made the tackles on the first 2 kickoffs of the game. He's a former TCU transfer who found his home at UTSA. In the game, he had a crucial pass breakup in the end zone right before halftime. He's the ultimate glue guy. So teams looking for immediate special teams impact with some defensive upside are going to circle him because you can kind of plug him and play him right on your special teams, and that's huge. And finally, my favorite, because where he goes to school, he's a running back and a wide receiver. He went to Navy. They call him the Swiss Army knife. Matthew, write this guy down because I want you to look him up. His name's Eli Heidenreich. That's folks at home might be listening. Eli, and his last name is Heidenreich. He is a Matthew type of player. He is a Swiss Army knife. He played slot receiver and running back. He measures in at 5'11", 197 pounds. He was the first receiver in Navy history to have a 200-yard game. He is the fastest player at the Shrine Bowl. He ran at 20 miles per hour. He was clocked on the GPS. He's been a nightmare for linebackers in one-on-one drills. Think of him as a 2026 version of Danny Woodhead or Kyle Juszczyk. So this kid coming out of Navy, not a lot of people were rating him very highly, and he's come out and he's done some things here. I've got a couple of things for the Senior Bowl as well. If you guys are watching the Senior Bowl and you want to keep tabs on players, I only got 3. I got TJ Parker, edge rusher, in Clemson. He's a first-round lock. He's projected a top 15 pick. If he bullies some tackles this week, like you said, KK, those one-on-one drills, he could move into the top 5. I'm giving him that. He could come into the top 5. It all depends on his showing today, and obviously he's got to have a great combine after this. But I've got TJ Parker in high altitudes there. My number 2 pick for the Senior Bowl must watch is Caleb Banks, defensive tackle in Florida. He's a freak athlete. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. Scouts are obsessed with his twitch. If he shows he's healthy after his foot injury, his stock will skyrocket. And finally, I've got Kamari Ramsey, safety out of USC, the smartest guy in the room. The Senior Bowl is a huge thing for safeties because they have to learn an NFL playbook in 3 days. If he's calling out coverages correctly to his defense, GMs are going to pick up on that, and he's going to have a huge draft. You guys have anything for the Senior Bowl? All right, one last one before we move on to the Legion of Mike McCarthy. Trey Zunn III, offensive tackle, A&M. He hasn't allowed a sack in forever, but he's also taking snaps at center this week to show that he can be a versatile interior piece. That's a massive pro-ready move for him, and I think scouts are going to take notice if he succeeds, and that's going to help his draft stock. Now, before we move on to the segment that everybody wants to talk about, you guys want to hear from our good friend of the show, Coach JB?
Absolutely.
Definitely. He's a friend of the show?
Well,
he doesn't know yet.
Until someone starts crying.
Friendship.
His admin team is a friend of the show. They have tuned into you. They love your viral clip.
Nice.
Yeah. So there might be Coach JB might be reacting to you, and about we don't know yet. We're still
you got to say fuck and motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like every other word.
Yeah.
So
I'm a cold hustler.
So this is a clip of Coach JB. So you guys probably know, like, players go into the season, they get to pick their weight and their weight and their height and all that stuff.
Oh, it's about Diego Pavia.
He put himself at 6 foot.
Yeah.
Was he 5'9"?
He's 5'9".
He's 5'9".
Here's So we're gonna get canceled for this, but it's fine. This is Coach JB.
If we haven't been canceled yet,
this is
good
Coach.
luck.
The Jets are looking at Diego Pavia.
This is Coach JB talking about potentially future New York Jet quarterback Diego Pavia. Here you go.
Our guy Pavia, though, man. So his numbers came out in regards to like measurements, height, weight, size, all that. And I think the young man was like 5'9", 195 pounds.
Orale. I just checked in. I'm 5'9", 180. What's happening? Yeah, ice fucked me. They got me down at 5'9". I said I was 6'1", so I could come back to college for a 7th year and get NIL, but they told me 5'9". Fuck you, ice.
So that's
that was a great fucking.
So that's Coach JB on.
We didn't hear fucker motherfucker.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
That was Coach JB on Diego Pavia, the fucking coach of the. Not the coach, the potential quarterback for the New York Jets. All right, moving on. We got a bit of a coaching carousel, fellas. Todd Monken went to Cleveland today. Shout out to him. He's staying in the AFC North. He's returning to Cleveland where he was OC in 2019. That means that Jim Schwartz, I believe, is the is he the defensive coordinator there?
He said he's not coming back.
Well, the Browns dicked him around pretty good. They got him to 2 interviews, and they just said, no, actually, we're going to go with the OC over there who sat Derek.
Why would you want to come back?
Who sat Derrick Henry?
Yeah, why would you want to come back?
You know what's interesting about that, though? It's almost like Cleveland was like, we got Shedeur Sanders. Here's a guy that worked with Lamar Jackson. The way that all these head coaches are now, they have an offensive background. We don't want the defensive guy, James Schwartz. Let's bring in Todd Monken. It's kind of interesting.
Let me be real here. All right. Nobody wants defensive guy. Defense doesn't sell as well. It doesn't.
But Mike McDonald's a defensive guy, and he's in the Super Bowl.
But look at the tools Mike McDonald has. Look at the tools he's got. He's got JSN. Yeah. He's got this all-pro running back and Kenneth Walker, and they've turned fucking Sam Darnold into the second coming of Brock Purdy. The thing is, defense doesn't sell well if defense is the only thing you have. Hence, look at the Houston Texans. They're not. Sorry, they did beat the Steelers. We could also talk about the Steelers, but my point being is, you have possibly the most dynamic jersey seller in the NFL in Shedeur Sanders. You have a marketing gold mine. The amount of people that bought Shedeur Sanders jerseys, he probably set the record for the third stringer with the most jerseys sold. He started the year as for the 5th ranked quarterback.
Stringer.
Yeah.
Sold a lot of Cleveland Browns jerseys.
He's single-handedly making the owner money. We talked about this off the air before getting on. These guys love making their money. They love making
That's
their
why
money.
you probably got the starts over Dylan Gabriel.
And 100%. You saw the boos come in when Dylan. That's Shedeur's team. So I don't hate the hire. I get it. They needed an offensive guy. I actually, you know what, Cleveland? I think they did it all right.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they did all right. Now they just got to trade Myles Garrett, and we can just get this rebuild going here.
He's not gonna. No, he's too much money.
Well, the thing is that like the Patriots were going to trade for him. This trade deadline, they were close. They lost out because the Browns wanted 3 first-round picks, and the Patriots gave them 2. So they wanted an extra one over the Micah Parsons deal. Which I get it. Myles Garrett is better than Micah Parsons. I understand. If I'm Cleveland,
that could have cost him a Super Bowl.
But you put Myles Garrett on the Patriots right now.
With that defense
with
and
that
Mike
defense
Vrabel
and
as the coach.
Well, it's a wrap, buddy. It's going to be a wrap real quick. But my point being is, like, I understand Jim Schwartz is fucking
100%. I
get it. Yeah. I'm not fucking harping on him whatsoever. I think he's going to go to a team. There's going to be potentially there's openings out there that he can find. Now the problem is, fellas, there's some teams that are having a little difficulty filling up their fucking empty vacancies. Any guesses on who one team might be?
It's not the Ravens.
Raiders?
They're still fucking looking for their
Raiders.
coach.
No.
Cardinals.
No. Cardinals, yes.
Cardinals,
Clint
yeah.
Kubiak said he'd rather return to Seattle than coach the Cardinals.
I would too, honestly.
There's another one. They have an OC opening.
Oh, the Eagles.
The Philadelphia Eagles have just struck out.
Yeah, who wants to go there now?
They have struck out.
You get booed when you're fucking winning.
Yeah.
You get your fucking house egged by your own fans when you're winning. Like,
hey. Eagles fans, I want you to turn this up nice and high. You're going to go on ASMR with G on the Red Zone Blitz pod. Now, Christian Parker left your building. And it's a real sad time because Nick Sirianni might be calling the plays. If Nick Sirianni is calling the plays, I think Jalen Hurts will want to kill himself. And Saquon Barkley probably is not interested in playing football anymore. A.J. Brown wants to leave. Devontae Smith is nobody without anybody around him. And what's best is we took your main guy, your apprentice on defense. Nakobe Dean's leaving. Blankenship is also leaving. Nobody wants to be your offensive coordinator. And to that, it's a fucking beautiful fucking time. It's a beautiful day when the demise. I love nothing more than ASMR with G talking to Eagles fans. You belligerent little bitches. First of all, Big Dom, fuck you, you big fat walrus piece of fucking shit. What are you going to do, Big Dom? What are you going to do?
Well, why don't they hire him as the OC?
Well, you might as well.
He pretty much is.
He might as well.
Pretty much is.
He
can't call plays. The only thing he can call is restaurants for Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah, all he can fucking call. They're gonna give him a play sheet. It's gonna be the gelato menu at the fucking local fucking gelato place. That big fucking whale. The Philadelphia Eagles. I am sorry, Eagles fans. Y'all been awfully quiet. I have not heard a peep. What's going on? Why doesn't anybody want to be with you? It just sucks on Rejection Island over there. I heard Brian Dable didn't want to go to you. I heard you guys struck out on Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel took one look at Nick Sirianni and said absolutely fucking not. And that's a guy that used to be addicted to cocaine. And he literally
probably still is.
Maybe he still is using substances, but he's like absolutely not to you. So how bad is that? And then on top of that, Adam Schefter decided to hop on the internet today and create some waves. He said there's a big storm brewing in Philadelphia and it is not related to the offensive coordinator. Now, what that might be. He said it's an unexpected cloud. So it's not A.J. Brown. Are we getting rid of Jalen Hurts? Is there a Jalen Hurts trade? Is there something happening here?
Blow it up.
Who's the backup in the Jalen Hurts?
Not Kenny Pickett. It used to be Kenny Pickett. The backup to is Tanner McKee. I'm pretty sure they don't have a good backup there.
They got nobody.
Yeah, my point is like, hey, I love this shit. This is fucking beautiful. Do I love Harbaugh and the Giants? No, absolutely not. I fucking just hate that shit. But I love this. I love it. Speaking of teams. Buffalo promoted their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. He's the youngest head coach in the league. He's 36 years old. Listen, we promoted our offensive coordinator, Brian Schottenheimer, to head coach last year. That was a little bit of a different circumstance. We just didn't blow it in the playoffs with Josh Allen. We didn't even make the playoffs. We had big old Mike McCarthy. We'll get to him. We're getting there. Now, Joe Brady's hire, I don't hate it because it's like the same, like, you know what? He's the same guy there with Josh Allen. It's the right move. I don't want to hear from that owner. I don't want to hear from that owner again. Like, I don't want to hear from him making another interview. Him coming out there and doing this whole rumor of how they fired Sean McDermott because Josh Allen was crying in the locker room.
That interview was just...
He was crying in the locker room, so you fired the head coach because Josh Allen is too much of a pussy to keep his fucking tears in check?
That's where we need a Coach JB going on about a crybaby bitch.
He did. Where's our crybaby?
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
I don't have the crybaby baby bitch clip again, but to get the premise, that ain't a leader. That ain't no fuck. How many times you see Tom Brady fucking cry?
He's too busy fucking winning.
Thank you.
Except against the Giants.
Except against the Giants.
No, but I never seen Tom Brady come on and be like, so tough, so hard, we just want to do better. No. No. The winners win. The winners find a way to win. How many fucking times have you seen Sam Darnold crying other than the time that he said he saw a ghost? I ain't never seen him cry. He played for the Jets.
Probably cried a lot.
Dude, I was just saying, he probably cried every fucking game here in the Jets. He still get the fucking...
Yeah.
But, I just want to do it for the fans. Oh, you're just so tough every year being Josh Allen playing in the piss poor fucking division. New England did nothing last year. Where were you last year? You had all the excuses this year.
This was the year the Bills had to win.
Yeah.
You fucking, you had no, what's his face? You had no, Mahomes. You had no Lamar Jackson.
No Burrow.
Oh, it's so tough being a Bills quarterback. Oh, no. Fucking, listen, not to toot the Dak Prescott horn, but at least Dak Prescott doesn't go out there fucking crying and fucking whatever the hell that was. I get it, man. You get no help.
You got to make it to the playoffs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Hey, he's the guy who
got to make the playoffs before you can
He's
cry.
the guy who retired the GOAT. He retired Tom Brady.
That is true. That's
of course Steelers fans talking about
win.
making the playoffs. This is their bar. We're making Super Bowls, not playoffs. We got to take 3 steps back to take 6 steps forward.
Yeah, but you make the playoffs. What if you won a playoff game though? Like
that is true. Actually,
Don't start. I feel like I'm in the abyss with you guys.
We've won a playoff game recently.
We have. We retired the GOAT. We retired the GOAT.
Yeah, you beat Brady.
Beat the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Retired the GOAT. The only person I'd rather see my owner cry than my fucking quarterback cry. To be honest,
we did see him cry.
100%. I love Jerry Jones. Love you, Mr. Jones. Get me on that flight to Dallas. We're gonna talk great business. We're gonna Red Zone Blitz, the official podcast of the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be a wild time. Tennessee Titans hired Robert Saleh. I think we talked about this already. He has a lot of kids, man. I saw this picture of him getting off the plane. He has like 7 kids.
And they hired Brian Dable.
And they hired Brian Dable as their offensive coordinator.
I don't like that at all.
I don't know why. He's a spaz. Cam Ward and him are going to hate each other.
Spaz, yeah.
They're going to hate each other.
I don't like that hire at all.
You need a nurturer as the offensive coordinator. As like the guy who's like with a young quarterback, you almost need like a nurturer. Just nurture him. Get him nourished. Yeah, but Brian Dable's gonna fucking slap a clipboard on the back of his head and be like, "What the fuck are you doing, dumb fuck?"
Remember Jackson Dart got hurt and he's running the blue tent. Are you ready? Come on.
I hope he learned from that. I hope he learned from his time in the Giants and he's going to be more composed. And I understand, listen, the Giants media is a little bit fucking nuts in New York. They'll fucking get after you. You're not going to see the same pressure in Tennessee, but like some cougar mom is going to flash her tits at you, Brian. I need you to keep it fucking together. All right, buddy? Diego Pavia's mother is going to be in the stands. You need to keep it together here. Diego, don't make me play the clip. Actually, no, I'm kind of...
Our guy Pavia, though, man.
One more time.
His numbers came out.
It's just he's too funny with it.
Height, weight, size, all that. And I think the young man was like 5'9", 195 pounds.
Orale. I just checked in. I'm 5'9", 180. What's happening? Yeah, ice fuck me. They got me down at 5'9". I said I was 6'1", so I could come back to college for a 7th year and get NIL, but they told me 5'9". Fuck you, Ice.
Oh,
you know what he sounds like right there? He sounds like the Cholo in Next Friday.
There you go. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. Right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Fellas.
That's true.
It's time.
It's fucking time. The moment you've all been waiting for.
All fucking 89,000 of you that have tuned into this clip on just Instagram. By the way, on TikTok, you have another like 15K waiting. So you're close to 100K.
The floor is yours.
Are you guys giving
or do we got to replay?
No, hold on. I got a clip. Hold on. Hold on.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Art. I think I thought at least be able to get started. Oftentimes coaches and players, you put on new team colors, and it takes a minute to feel comfortable in those new colors. But to be blessed beyond any measure, one day to put on the colors you wore since you brought home. I apologize. Brett, I told you not to sit my family down here in front. This is so unfair. When you come home from Mercy Hospital, I do want to thank Art Rooney, Omar Khan, Dan Rooney, and the entire Steelers organization for the trust they placed in me to represent one of the most storied franchises in all of sports. I understand and embrace the responsibility, the privilege, and the weight that comes with this stewardship. This city, this franchise, this fan base means the world to me. Because Pittsburgh's my world, and it's just awesome to be back here. I do want to thank two men I'm very fortunate to call friends, Mike Tomlin and Bill Cowher. They've represented this organization with such class, and I'm honored to follow in their footsteps. They left the proverbial cupboard full, for sure. My family, my loves, my wife Jessica, kids Alex and Danny, Jack, George, Gabby, and Izzy, my parents, Joe and Ellen McCarthy, my sisters, Kelly, Ellen, and Colleen, and the crew that's here. We can finally openly wear our Steelers swag, so let's get it. My heart is full, my focus is singular, and it's time to bring another championship back to this great city. And with that, I just want to make sure that when we do get that trophy, that the 7th trophy in the case, we'll start that victory parade at 1137 Greenfield Avenue. So, with
Go ahead, Matthew.
Right.
Hold on. Before you do that, here we go. We're introducing to you.
Here we go till his voice runs cold. Living like a legend in the black and gold. Black and gold.
All right, well, here's the therapy mic session by yours truly. My name is Matt. I'm a Steelers fan. These gentlemen next to me have given me the floor, as I gave them the floor when Micah Parsons left, because it was a sad day in Dallas, and it's a sad day in Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? I mean, I feel like we're stuck in the fucking past. I feel like we're stuck in like 2010, 2011, and there's a couple people in the Steelers organization that I want to talk to right now, okay? Amar Khan, Art Rooney the second, yes, Brandon, the second, not the first, because you ain't the chief. You're the second best Rooney, and right now you're looking like a loony Rooney for what the fuck you just did, motherfucker. Okay? All right? You talk about connections. Oh, let's bring in this Pittsburgh guy. Okay? Why? I thought Make-A-Wish Foundation was for like sick kids. Instead, we got this fat fucking hippo, Make-A-Wish Mike, coming out there, rubbing his hands together. Listen to me, you fat fucking hippo. This is not an all-you-can-eat buffet at the Golden Corral. All right? You're coaching the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right? I don't know why the fuck we hired Chuck Noll when he was in his 30s. We hired Bill Cowher when he was in his 30s. We hired Mike Tomlin when he was in his 30s. We decided to go get a 62-year-old Mike McCarthy to coach this fucking team. And I said it to friends, family, Steelers fans, that I thought they should get Chris Shula, right? I was like, Chris Shula looks pretty good. And apparently he bombed some interviews. It looked pretty bad. But listen, how the fuck do you hire Mike McCarthy that's won one playoff game since 2017? One playoff game. All right. Art Rooney the second. You want to talk about connections? You got connections with the Mara family in New York. How about you make a fucking deal, go up to 5 and go get like a Carnell Tate? All right. Can we get some help at wide receiver? I don't know. And a lot of people are calling, sell this team, sell the team. Maybe we got to go the Packer way and just give the fans the team.
He ain't selling the team, brother. He ain't selling.
Let the fans take over.
Right now. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. That was very, very impactful. I feel your pain.
It was definitely more impactful than his fucking interview.
No, but
he was crying the whole time.
Now,
like, I feel like Coach JB. What the fuck you crying for? You're not Fernando.
Now I feel bad.
You're not going into rebuild and you want the same Steeler way, make the playoffs, he's the guy you hire.
That is true.
One playoff game win.
It doesn't
since 2017.
He'll get you there.
First,
one playoff win.
First, you got to fill the holes. A quarterback. He's a quarterback's coach.
Yeah, great hire. Right? Now Aaron Rodgers, 42 years old, is coming back.
Wait, before you
Aaron
guys,
Rodgers,
if he comes back, If they're bringing Aaron Rodgers back, they have to draft a young quarterback.
Well, he wants him back. Yeah. It sounds like he's like, oh,
then that's the wrong.
So before you guys, before we dissect Mike McCarthy, we're gonna rip into Mike and the Steelers organization as well. Hell, Steelers fans, you are gonna want to listen to this. A lot of people are gonna go, "Oh, you guys are so fucking mean, man. The guy was fucking crying, man." Ben Roethlisberger going on this podcast going, Mike's got a heart for the city. He's got a heart for the city, man. He's a Pittsburgh State. He's like, what do they call it? Yinzers? Mm-hmm. He's a Yinzer, man. Like, what the fuck, you heartless fucking Canadians? I just want to take you down a little memory lane. Just take you down to when Mike McCarthy was hired in Dallas. Have a listen.
I need to confess. I mean, I told Jerry I watched every play of the 2019 season, but I wanted the job. So I haven't watched every play of the season, but it was just. I mean, you do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, you hear that laugh in the background? That's the laugh of the owner that realized they hired the fucker that just lied in the interview.
But dude, he did the same bullshit. You went on the Pat McAfee show just being like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to coach the Pittsburgh Steelers?
No, he went in there. I can guarantee you. And this is how it went down. Mike, what would you do differently about the Steelers, Pittsburgh? What do you think we're missing? Well, you see, what we're missing here is we need an offensive identity. We've spent too much time with this defensive philosophy of playing great defense and, this bend but don't break, but we need to have a fluid offense and get some points on the board and get the fans excited. And we got to get some we can't just make the playoffs. We got to go in there and win the games. We have to be a team that is feared not just at home, but on the road. Our fans travel so well. You've built such a great brand. Wouldn't it be great to capitalize that for a Super Bowl run?
That's great.
There you go.
You want to run a West Coast offense because that's what he said.
With
a 42-year-old quarterback.
That's what I was gonna. But no. Regardless of what he wants to run,
that's exactly what he was saying.
To the sound of to the billionaire sitting there. That's an old billionaire that's watched his team get dwindled down and watched his coach resign, who he didn't have a plan for. That's music to his ears.
Yep.
He's like, fuck yeah.
I don't care. Those years are very old.
That's what they're missing, that offense.
He's like, fuck yeah.
The defense is fine.
If we can get the
But what offense are you going to get? Mike McCarthy runs a basic bitch West Coast offense that is not evolved to today's game.
But he said that to get the job.
42-year-old quarterback.
But hold on 1 second. Didn't you guys hear?
I need to confess. I mean, I told Jerry I watched every play of the 2019 season, but I wanted the job.
He wanted the job, fellas. He'll say and do whatever it takes to get the job. I don't know how Art Rooney did not know this. This is not a Mike McCarthy thing. This is an ownership thing. How are you as the owner of the Pittsburgh? I'm sorry.
Okay, you know how many Pittsburghers want the job? This is Make-A-Wish Mike is his nickname for the rest of the year.
He could be from fucking Morocco. I don't give a fuck where he's from. I want to win the fucking Super Bowl.
They care where he's from. He's like, I'm from Pittsburgh. Oh, this would be a great reunion.
What a dumb fucking prerequisite to have for your bill. That's like saying
that's why
I'm running a fucking software company.
He lied, said the right things, and he got the job.
Regardless, this all falls on ownership. This is not. I don't even blame Mike because obviously Mike's just trying to get a job. I'm not.
Yeah.
What do you? If I was Mike McCarthy and fucking morally obese and dying, I would probably try to do the same thing, which is get a job. I don't blame him for trying. I blame the dumb fucks in fucking Pittsburgh. Omar Khan.
Yeah, so what? We have a connection in New Orleans.
We got to call.
In 2000.
Hey, somebody check on Omar Khan. Is he legal in the United States? What's going on with his papers? Check his status out. Because, fuck, man. That's a terroristic thing he just did. He just fucking terrorized the whole fucking fan base. That's on Omar Khan. That's on Art Rooney. What was the rush?
The second.
Sorry, the second. Yes. Well, what was the rush?
Yeah, there's no rush.
He's not the first candidate on any other team.
Nobody has him. Nobody has him on the radar.
No other team was going to hire him.
I would not be mad if the Titans went out and hired him. I would be like, okay, it makes sense. They're trying to build some sort of continuity with a guy who's done it with Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott. I get it. They have a young quarterback. What are we?
Right now they don't have a quarterback.
who the fuck?
And he's been out of the league for a couple of years now.
Him going out there, Steelers fans, him going out there and clapping around and saying, I love Will Howard. I'm very excited by Will Howard. I cannot wait to coach Will Howard, is a lie. He does not like Will Howard. Because he followed it up and doubled it down by saying, I would love to have Aaron Rodgers back. Anyone in their right mind would not say, I would love to have Aaron Rodgers back. They would say some sort of lines of like, we're exploring all our options.
Yeah. He got hired for the Pittsburgh way to make the playoffs. He got a 500 record and get knocked out first round again.
He got hired so they can keep Rodgers. They can keep Rodgers this year. That's their plan. They ain't getting rid of Rodgers.
What's funny is they can probably win that division again.
They're probably going to be in the hunt.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be in the hunt again because that division.
I don't even know. I question it.
For your sake, I hope they don't. I hope for you Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they don't end up winning the division, because if they go up and go 8-8 or some stupid record or whatever, they 8-9, 9-8, somewhere in that range.
9-8, got to keep the streak going.
Right?
Yeah.
They go up in that range, you're going to be stuck with this forever. You need them to fall. You need a fucking rebuild.
They signed him for 5 years. They're not going to fire him after one.
You think he's going to stay for 5 years?
Yes.
No, but he's not going after the first, no matter how
he'll
fucking
be
shitty he
67
is.
years old in 5 years.
So how old is fucking Pete Carroll? He's still coaching. I mean, he's sucked ass and he's done now, but
I don't think you're getting rid of him as easily.
no,
as
that's what I mean. They signed him a 5-year.
I don't think you're getting. I think unless Art Rooney II dies,
I don't want to hear this.
and his sons or kids come in and they're like, "This is fucking crazy, Dad. You've been running a fucking crazy operation." You've watched Landman.
Yeah, I have.
Have you watched the most recent season?
I have, yeah.
Have you seen when the widow, sorry to spoil it for anybody, the widow goes in and realizes the fucking dead husband has like just piles of papers that are hard copies and not scanned into computers because he was embezzling funds?
Yeah.
That's what the kids are going to walk in and realize Art Rooney II was kind of being a fucking dick. This is terrible news for you guys. And like, I don't know. I don't think there was much football talk in this, which is really sad because you guys deserve better. I don't think there was much. And to your point, Brandon, I don't think Art Rooney II questioned him on the fact that, sir, you run a West Coast scheme in a very non-West Coast world. What exactly innovative are you bringing? And he's calling your plays.
Yeah, I know.
You got a fatter Arthur Smith. That's what you got. You could have just done. You could have just saved your money, just got Arthur Smith. But you got a fatter Arthur Smith, and nobody challenged him on this football. Like, nobody has challenged him here. Nobody, even the question, I listened to the whole press conference. Nobody asked him about football. Nobody asked him what sets he's going to run. Nobody asked him, hey, Mike, how are you going to run this personnel? How do you change you went from the NFC.
There is no personnel to change.
Well, no, but you're going from the NFC North with Green Bay. You go to the NFC East. You go to now the AFC North. Mm-hmm. What differences do you see? I think that's the first question I would ask an NFL head coach that went to all three of those divisions would be, what are the differences between the NFC East, the AFC North, and the NFC North? What is it? What's the difference in philosophy, basically? Like, what kind of play? Like, the NFC East, does it play a particular style? Like, would you bring a different style here? Something. These guys just sat around and clapped while he cried and blubbered like a baby about what it means to be from Pittsburgh. Are they gonna? You have an address now. It might be time to start egging the house early.
Pull a Philly? Just start fucking egging them?
Just start egging them now. Like, he even gave up the address.
I'm sure that's already happening in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but he's probably going to gobble up the eggs.
And I
he ain't gonna hit the house.
But I understand. Like, people in the comment section of our original post were like, well, you guys are just being very fucking unrealistic. What do you guys know about fucking hiring a coach or not hiring a coach? Listen, I don't know fucking jack shit. I have no qualifications to hire a coach. But what I do know is, after years and years and years of watching this sport and hyper analyzing it and watching every single play, I guarantee you can get the same results from another coach that is 20 to 30 years younger.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. Like, every team now is hiring the younger guys because they've innovated. They've taken different schemes, but they've done their innovations and they've made changes to them. Mike McCarthy, they didn't ask him any fucking football questions, any changes. What do you schematically, what do you see as a fit for Pittsburgh? I think he said one thing, I have to adapt to the personnel that we have.
He's already coaching.
That's the most basic bitch fucking.
No, but like, also, did anybody ask him about like, you took a lot of delay of game penalties in Dallas? You have
clock management.
You have terrible clock management.
Fucking terrible.
What have you done in the year off, other than appear on Pat McAfee's show and waddle around? What have you done to improve your clock management? Have you brought in any new techniques? Are you going to bring in any new techniques? Nobody asked him that. Everyone's just like, all right, I guess you're the fucking guy here, Philly cheesesteak fucking eating. Listen, it's insensitive for us to keep talking about the fact that he's fat and like that's the only thing about him that we know and like whatever. But that's his whole personality. It's just he's big Mike McCarthy.
Make-A-Wish Mike.
If he could give us another thing, if he could do something where we're like, wow, what an innovative thing he does. He doesn't.
I'm just glad he's your problem and not our
yeah,
problem.
like this was
we went through this. You gotta fucking go through it.
I hate to say it. I really hope it doesn't happen. Right? Maybe I do hope it happens because maybe we need to commit to the rebuild. But I think this is the first time we're going to be last place in the division.
Do you know how bad he was? Jerry Jones never fires coaches. Look at how long Jason Garrett was a Dallas Cowboys head
remember
coach.
when Jason Garrett was.
You mean the Cleveland Browns are going to not be dead last in the division?
That's what I'm saying.
If
that's
you're dead last, if you're dead last in your division, you might be picking top 3, top 5 in the draft.
I think by that time, Mike McCarthy will be run out of Pittsburgh.
Good.
So the question is, okay, so
I'll bring the wheelbarrow.
We've got Mike McCarthy. We have him. What are we going to do? What's the realistic solution this offseason?
Okay, well, he said he's running West Coast offense, and I think he's keeping the 3-4 defense. No, 4-3 defense, sorry.
Yeah, but like what's personnel-wise? Like you're not getting rid of Watt.
Personnel-wise, he's bringing in Patrick Graham, defensive coordinator from the Raiders.
That hasn't been announced yet, but it should be announced pretty soon. Yeah.
Offensive coordinator, they have nobody, and then
he's
gonna
call the plays.
You still need they're looking at Lunda Wells.
Yeah, they're looking at the tight ends coach for the Cowboys. But like my thing is like, what's the plan for the players? You're not getting rid of Watt, who also did not show up to his fucking press conference.
But nobody showed up. Alex Highsmith and Joey Porter Jr. And Joey Porter Jr., I'm pretty sure he was only there because his dad was there. His dad was probably like, son, you got to come to this. Like, it's your new coach. You got to shake his hand.
Yeah, come on.
And then Alex Highsmith, they probably just paid him to be there or something.
Yeah, no, that's a big indication that nobody really came to the press conference. And the thing is that he has to win over a room that was like previously left over by Mike Tomlin. Good luck.
Yeah, you got to really win that room. I don't know.
Well, the first year he was in Dallas, let me tell you, the first year in Dallas, he was smashing watermelons. That was his thing. They were just smashing watermelons after the game.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Just celebrating the victory.
But why watermelons?
That Big Mike. Watermelons. Bang, bang. So you're going to lose your mind about week 3 when you realize what the fucking post-game gimmick thing is. But my thing is like, okay, you can't get rid of TJ Watt. You're not going to get, you got to trade Jalen Ramsey. What are you going to do with keeping Jalen Ramsey? Send him somewhere else. Get something. Get a pick. Get a player. Get something.
Yeah, that's interesting. What are we going to do in the draft?
They have a shit ton of draft. The owner is going to get booed in the draft is what's going to happen. The owner is going to come out before the draft even starts. We're going to be there.
It's going to be fucking beautiful.
I'll be booing. Actually, I'll be cheering. Actually,
we'll be cheering.
Yeah, promote Mike.
Cheering.
I'm going to start a big Mike chant.
We're going to get the shit kicked out of us. We're going to get fucking jumped.
I'm going to start a big Mike chant.
Mike chant?
No, but what a like he's going to have to open up that draft with an announcement. Thank you and welcome to the city of Pittsburgh. We're gracious to host you guys. What does this guy look like? Actually, I don't even know what the fuck Rooney the second looks like. Yeah, he looks like guys.
He's not going to announce that. Roger Goodell's going to announce that.
No, but he looks like Ian Rappaport's long lost cousin. That's what he looks like. Whoever announces it, I'm sure they're going to boo him whenever he gets announced. But, see, he's married to a very young lady, Greta, who would pass the
I feel sorry for whoever they're going to pick now.
And I would really
with all the booze already out there.
And why isn't Greta knocking some sense into him?
The problem is like,
you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna get Ty Simpson. I think
good. I don't want him.
I think
he sucks.
No, I think. Well,
he's from Alabama. So fuck him.
I don't think you're gonna get Ty Simpson where you're at. I think the Rams are about to go on some wild PR campaign. Matthew Stafford is retiring. Matthew Stafford is retiring. No. I don't think he's gonna retire. I think the Rams are gonna go on some wild PR campaign and be like, Matthew Stafford's gonna retire. I don't know about the future, Matthew Stafford. It's all question marks.
He was almost traded last summer.
Question mark. And then number 10. Oh, yeah, you're going to hear a lot of this. Rams are leaning heavily towards maybe taking Ty Simpson.
Not at fucking 10. No fucking way.
Guys.
Fucking way.
Guys,
Hell no.
it's not the thing that's going to happen. I'm telling you
I'm
telling you what's going to be sold in the GM.
No one's going to buy that bullshit. For Ty Simpson? No one's going to buy that bullshit.
How did the Rams get the fucking...
No one's going to buy that bullshit.
How the Rams get the 10th overall pick this year? How did they do it?
Atlanta Falcons wanted fucking what's his nuts?
James Pierce or not?
James Pierce. And Atlanta didn't bother protecting their pick. They didn't bother putting a fucking protection clause on it. These guys are not. I feel like you think they're really smart back there in those GM offices. We literally have a GM that hired Mike McCarthy in the year 2026.
That is
anything is possible.
That is true.
You can sell them on pretty much anything. But if the Rams are able to sell the Steelers that they're going to take Ty Simpson and the Steelers are in love with Ty Simpson, which I don't think they're going to be. No. But if they are, there could be I could see a trade up to go up to number 10 and take Ty Simpson. They're not going to trade as many picks as Colin Cowherd said they were going to do.
No, I think I'm serious about they're so fucking big and high on these connections. Oh, we got Pittsburgh connections. They actually do have a connection with the Mara family, with the New York Giants.
Wait, connections to what?
The family has relations.
What is that doing for them lately?
I don't know, but fucking...
what the fuck?
Call them. Wait, I'm just saying, call them. The way
Giants ain't giving you that pick.
They're at 5.
Giants ain't giving you that pick.
Well, it depends what they trade. Give up something and then go get a receiver.
Let's take.
You're gonna get a receiver, but you still have no quarterback.
Let's take 17
You
steps
get a quarterback
back.
in the later
Aaron
rounds.
Rodgers.
No.
You get a quarterback in the second or third.
I need to know more about these connections. So sorry.
There's a Rooney relative, I think, that's married to a Mara relative.
Okay,
and
so
they've kept in touch. The entire family's kept in touch.
The wealthy families are in touch. Matthew is suspecting collusion amongst the wealthy. No. So the wealthy families are in touch. That is somehow evident to there's a Giants and Pittsburgh connection.
I'm just saying they're so high on the fact that Mike McCarthy is from Pittsburgh.
No, but I'm just saying that. So that's what you're saying is Giants and Pittsburgh have some sort of connection there.
Some sort of connection, or they have a history at least.
I don't think you need to trade up to get to 5 to get a wide receiver. I think you're going to see a lot of players, defensive players, being taken because you see the dominance of the defensive game this year. I know it doesn't sell.
But do you think the top receivers are going to fall all the way to 21?
Not 21.
So you
but
think
I
they
think
still gotta go
I think
up
they
then?
got to go up to maybe where Dallas is. I think you can see.
You want to trade?
I think there's a world where Dallas will trade down. I don't mind that at all, especially if it's a wide receiver and they manage to re-sign Pickens. I can do a PFF mock draft right now. Let's see what happens.
No, I don't want to give up that either of our
picks.
I
so
like,
right
I
now,
like where we're drafting.
So right now at Dallas in the PFF mock draft, they have Mekhi Lemon, USC.
For Dallas?
At 12.
Not a chance.
That's what they have.
Not a chance.
No, see, I used to think that too.
No, we're not taking a fucking wide receiver with that first pick. It's not happening.
No. Let's take 4 deep breaths. I said they could take Mekhi Lemon.
No,
we're not fucking taking him.
That's not even a consideration. Just get him off the fucking board. Get him off that fucking board.
Jesus Christ. I don't even believe in Jesus, but Jesus Christ. No, I'm saying the point is that we're saying that Pittsburgh doesn't necessarily need to trade up to number 5. They can trade up to number 12 with Dallas because there's a chance that some of these receivers will be available at 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14. And they don't need to necessarily pay what would it cost? 2 first-round picks to go to 5?
Yeah, maybe.
They can pay a first and a 5th. And so let's say, what would it cost? I can do the thing here. Hold on. Pittsburgh is...
I'm just saying, if we continue to have these 500 seasons, go to the playoffs, and then have a
that's just
20
the Pittsburgh
pick
way, though.
Yeah, but if we're going to have a 20th overall pick or whatever, we got to make moves to go up in the draft.
So yeah,
you got to force your way into getting those top picks.
So it worked out.
So
it worked out for a 2026 first in the simulator thing and a 2027 first and second.
For 5.
For moving, to move up to 12.
Just to move up to 12?
Yeah. But like that could be high based off it. And then they didn't even take him in the mock draft.
Yeah, who would they pick? Ty Simpson.
Jermon McCoy.
Jermon McCoy?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, at the same time, like I don't understand. I don't this is kind of getting away from us, but I don't know how that's going to, I know there's going to be receivers available. Just based off the draft, I think you're going to see receivers are sliding more and more down. That's going to be a thing. Like you're going to see a Jordan Tyson slide down, and you're going to see a Carnell Tate slide down. I don't know how much they're going to slide down. And a result of that, you're going to see Lemon slide down. I don't know if that's going to slide all the way down to your pick in the 20s. Probably not.
They've already disappointed me with the Mike McCarthy hire. But is a wide receiver really what you need? No, but listen, they already accept me with the Mike McCarthy hire. And if they keep Aaron Rodgers, I feel like that's a poor decision. They're really going to fucking piss me off if they go and pick a quarterback at 21.
I don't know why they didn't. Sorry, I don't know why they didn't get. They didn't trade for Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, they should have gotten a receiver. A lot of teams. I think you look at Seattle too.
They could have
got a steal with Shaheed.
Yeah, so like I don't know. There's like they don't need to hit a home run with it. Like even like Wan'Dale Robinson. I
think he's great, and he's hitting free agents.
He's hitting free agents. Like, why would you not hit like a Wan'Dale Robinson? Why don't you call the fucking Arizona Cardinals? See what's going on with their
Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, the other guy, number 2. What's his face? Michael Carter.
Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. Sorry, Michael Wilson. Yes. Like, why not a Michael Wilson?
I don't know. I think free agency is big though. There's a lot of good receivers that you go after.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what the Steelers do there. But like wrapping things up, putting things to a close, man, I don't envy your position. I think this absolutely fucking sucks if you're a Steelers fan. This has probably set you back about 3 to 5 years in terms of like.
Depends how long we keep them.
You're probably keeping them because like that organization from an ownership perspective does not spend money. They have the smallest coaching staff in the NFL. They continue to employ the least amount of people. Mike McCarthy doesn't believe in analytics. He said it before. He said, I don't believe in analytics. That's great. Rooney family doesn't have to employ an analytics department. Win-win. Like that's music to an owner's ears. And when you look at it, like that facility needs work. They need to improve the overall like place to play. The culture is going to take, they're about to realize how much of a piece, like how much of a recruiting tool Mike Tomlin was to the Steelers. And now that he's gone, I don't think you're going to get the same level of like free agents interest coming to the Steelers. It's just not going to be there.
Well, that's the crazy thing too, because you look at the longevity of the coaches from Pittsburgh. They've had the 3 coaches since 1969, and now you're going to like
you're 62 years old.
You think Mike McCarthy is going to last? Or are you going to start
Denny's would go out of business.
So you had the 3 coaches over since however many years since 1969. Are you going to be like the Raiders or where you go through how many coaches in the next say 10 years? You're probably going to go through 4. You've had
if it does, then that's what it takes. I mean,
you've had
I don't know, find your guy. Man. That's tough though, because like you talk about the Raiders. Raiders were a brand once upon a time. They weren't the Raiders that you see right now. No. Like the Raiders were something to be messed with. They were a brand. And now the Raiders have no fucking brand. And now it's a mess. So it's like, be careful what you wish for. Like maybe being relevant was a good thing. Because if you're like, you fall off, it might be hard to get back up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You had 3 coaches over X amount of years. And then the next 10 years, you're going to have more coaches than you did in that entire span. Like,
you got to follow.
I hope not, but I hope Mike is not the guy.
Teams got to follow the Bears model. That's what I really enjoyed watching the Bears model. I think the Bears model is fantastic. And a little bit of the Detroit model too. Like Detroit had Matthew Stafford. They realized this is kind of the end of this window. Let's trade him. Let's start a new window. It's TJ Watt. Maybe we trade him. Start a new window. Have a new leader. Whatever the plan is. But man, I don't know. Like as a Steeler, I'm not a Steelers fan. I just watch it vicariously through you guys. But like this is bad. Like they're not good. Cowboys, on the other hand, are fantastic. Actually, I just want to say it's the best ever. We're a well-oiled machine. We've hired young defensive coordinators. I don't know what the Lions are doing. The Lions are doing something over there.
They're still better than the Steelers right now.
That is true. The Lions doing nothing are still better than what the Steelers are doing.
Yeah, I love their fans. They're great.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes, of course you do. DK.
'em.
Yeah. Well, pain
Fuck
all
that
around.
blue-haired fuck.
Pain all around. Anything else, fellas?
No, I think I'm good.
Sick,
That's it.
sick Make-A-Wish Mike on that blue-haired fuck.
And maybe Mike McCarthy sat on him. He would learn his lesson. Thank you once again, fellas. Once again, what a great episode. Thank you to all of you that have listened. Couldn't be here without you guys. We are doing some crazy numbers right now. So thank you guys. We're on a generational run. If you don't follow us, Red Zone Blitz Pod on Instagram, TikTok, X, write to us. Red Zone Blitz Podcast. Actually, no, stop. No, I forgot. I have an inmate letter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I almost forgot. I'm missing something. All right, fellas, grab your Miller Lights. This is going to be good. This to the Red Zone Blitz crew. What's up, motherfuckers? Okay. Great start.
Hi, JB.
This is Slick Torres doing a dime plus in South Carolina DOC max yard, been in since 19. Why are you taking notes? What are you taking notes about?
Been in since 19 something.
Been in 19 dime
no
plus.
fucking notes.
Yeah, what do you
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, fuck. No.
No, I'd love to see his advanced stats.
Yeah.
South Carolina DOC backyard, bid in.
Brandon's gonna be like, I love what this guy's doing.
I love what he's doing.
He runs the right routes.
His pressure rate is perfect. Been in since 19.
That means something a lot different where he's at than.
Yes, that is true. Pressure rate means a whole different thing where his world is. All right.
Shit. Start again.
Okay, bad. We're just trying to try.
This is why I was taking notes.
No, you could have said that without taking notes. You did say that without taking notes.
No, but we forgot where we're starting.
No.
I already forgot everything.
We're going to have to go from the top.
South Carolina.
Take it from the top.
We'll take it from the top. To the Red Zone Blitz crew. What's up, motherfuckers? This is Slick Torres doing a dime plus in South Carolina DOC max yard. Okay. Been in since 19, caught an aggravated robbery beef that still pisses me off every time I think about it. Anyway, y'all's show is the only thing that makes chow time bearable. Somebody smuggles in episodes on a burner phone. We pass it around like contraband. That's awesome. That's very nice.
Nice.
Slick Torres. I very much appreciate that. Heard you got a segment for us locked up cats to write in for wildlife advice. So here it is. Straight, no chaser. Man, how the fuck do I get my girl to keep sending nudes after she started dating that lame-ass correction officer who works third shift? Real talk, she still writes me every week, says she loves me, misses the way I used to fuck her senseless. Okay, Slick. But now she's all, I can't risk it anymore because her new dude might check her phone. Bitch got me on the books for $200 last month for commissary, so I know she's still riding for me. But these dry spells are killing me in here. No pussy, no privacy, just me and my right hand reminiscing about that tight ass. Slick. What's the wild move, Brandon? Should I tell her to use some encrypted app or shit, or get a burner phone, or go nuclear to have one of my boys on the outside remind her why she picked a real G over a rent-a-cop? I ain't trying to catch another case, but damn, a man's got needs. Y'all got any stories from other cons who pulled this off without getting their mail flagged or their bitch ghosting? Hit me back if you read this on air. Shout out to the homies in the C block. They know what's up. And if any of you fine-ass listeners want to write a lonely motherfucker, my JPay is open. Just no dick pics. Send those to Matthew. Stay solid, Slick Torres. Number K74219. P.S. If this gets me extra yard time, I'll name my first post-release kid after KK. Okay.
Yeah, I know you wrote that bullshit.
No.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Wait, what? Wait, what are we talking about? No, this act. What do you mean? No, he wrote this.
Sure.
Hey,
can't you like call in like a bitch
to the
prison,
to the jail?
Yeah.
I don't.
You want to call in? Is it gonna be like a fucking Shine interview over the fucking phone?
No.
Matthew wants to have a chat with him.
No, I mean like a hooker.
No. You're gonna call in and have some fucking sexy time on the.
I'm sure we can get Slick and you on the phone.
I'm sure the prison guards will take that.
Like in a fucking hallway.
Retarded, man. No, I mean like.
No,
he's
he wants to bring in a woman, entertainer.
I'm sure the prison guards would take that. Anyway,
no, I don't think I think you have to prove that you're married. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. I'm pretty sure you have to provide like a marriage certificate. That's why a lot of guys in jail get married to these girls. It's like you have to provide a marriage certificate that you're married, and then they like sneak you, like you have like a designated like 1 hour time. I think that's how it works. You have like an hour time, and then like that's how they get pregnant. That's at least how it works for woman offenders. They're allowed an hour time, and then like they always try to get pregnant during that hour time, because then they're allowed to have like better facilities if they're a pregnant inmate.
Yeah.
So back to the fucking question, fellas. How the fuck does he get his girl to keep sending him nudes?
Yeah, it's got to be a burner phone, because if the new guy is going to check her fucking phone,
so
he has to be seeing that. So you got to
buy the girl.
You got to have multiple phones.
This man is in jail. He doesn't have money to buy him. So you're saying he's got to buy her?
I don't say he's got to buy her, but if she still wants the shit, she's got to get a fucking burner phone, or just delete the shit.
Yeah, I don't know how
hard. Send a pic, fucking delete it.
Yeah, like I don't understand how hard it is for her to just delete the fucking thing off her phone. Like what's like, he's not fucking working for the FBI. He's a correctional officer. Like he's not gonna fucking hack.
Well, wouldn't that prison guard check her phone no matter what she has? Like when you walk in.
No.
They've got a burner phone.
Oh. So he
wants her
dating,
to keep fucking sending him her fucking nudes.
Yeah, she's dating a correctional officer that works at the jail that he's at, which is fucking wild. Like, is there nowhere else where you can fucking go and do this? Like, do you have to fucking date the guy in the same jail?
Yeah, the same correctional
like facility. Like, why does that have to be? But she's dating a guy that works there. And she's scared that if he finds out she's sending him nudes, it's game over on all ends. I don't agree with his statement where he's like, I should get my boys to go remind her that she's dating with a real G. I'm not condone that on this podcast. I do not think that is appropriate. I think I understand rubbing it with your right hand might be a little difficult. But my thing is like, you know what? We're going to make you famous, Slick. You keep this up. You keep writing to us. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna share some details for young Slick Torres. We're gonna share his pen pal information. You can write to him. He's got a account. You can deposit some commissary in. We'll do that for you. Some last bits of advice here. Matthew's advice is get a hooker, which is equitable, I guess. I don't know if that's legally bounding in the jail correctional facility, but cost wise,
the hooker wouldn't even make it to him.
But if you can get a burner phone, man, there's a bunch of fucking free porn sites, man.
Yeah.
Like, hotspot that shit.
So you're saying get a burner for yourself?
Well, yeah. Or
because I thought this entire time
you need some fucking internet. You need some fucking free porn sites, man.
I bet he could probably visualize it by now. He could probably visualize the porn. He's been in there long enough. 19 is like, what's that, 6 years? 7 years?
7 years?
Yeah, he's been in there long enough. I bet he can visualize. Probably use his imagination. I think what he should do is, he should get some sort of marriage contract done with this.
Yeah, there you go.
With this girl, and then you got like a locked in like hour time. But you got to do it when that's fucked though. Because like the correctional officer, if he's out,
you're screwed. You're screwed.
Wait, why the fuck are you here?
Yeah, because if the correctional officer is at work,
I'm married to him,
then she can't come. But if the correctional officer is off work,
I
was waiting for that.
Where's my soundboard? It's too late. I don't have my. Where is it? Now, what's this sound? Hold on. This sound is not. There's some nice stuff. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, she will not be able to ejaculate if he is at work because she cannot come to the jail if he is at the jail. But when he's off work, she can also not come. How are you going to explain to your boyfriend, like, hey, I'm just going to get an orange juice?
But all he wants is nude pics, right?
Yeah, but Matthew's like, why stop at the nude pics when you can have the whole delight?
Yeah.
Matthew's like, why settle?
Whereas the correctional officer's not going to be there all the time, though.
Yeah, that is true, actually.
Right?
But his buddies are, so
that is true. Actually, that is fucked. Like, you know, correctional officers could talk to each other, and next thing you do, hey man, what's your bitch doing up in here and fucking there? You just heard she got married to one of the inmates. That could not be good. That could not be good. That could not be good, Slick. Honestly, I don't really have a fucking answer for him, to be honest. Do you guys have?
He's got to get a new girl to send him fucking nudes. Because the correctional officer finds out, like, you're fucked.
Brandon's.
You're right though. He just needs a burner phone with internet, and he's good.
Yeah, man. There's some fucking free porn sites out there.
There's some chat sites. You could chat to a lovely lady. Some video poker. He could do that.
Yeah.
He could stream the Red Zone Blitz podcast on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, like if you got a burner phone to stream us, you got a burner phone to fucking.
Well, no, the burner
Call
phone,
one of those fucking.
The burner phone he's got it's passed around. So I really appreciate that you guys.
He's not going to waste his time listening to us. He's like,
yeah, he's going to be jerking. Let me be very, very clear
so
here.
Is he sharing the nude pics with all his buddies?
Or he just needs one of those fucking chats, fucking call up, and they fucking.
Listen, Slick, I'm going to be very fucking real with you right now. If you masturbate to any of our voices, ever, I swear to God, I'm going to cut you off commissary. All right? I'm never depositing nothing in your fucking account ever again. You're never going to hear. Hey, we're going to bitch. We're going to find your nude sending girl. We're going to tell that correctional officer what the fuck you've been doing. I want to make your life hell. So you never masturbate to our voices ever. Just make that a promise to me. But yeah, good luck.
Yeah, now I send the cash, so stop throwing
If his
shade.
name is Slick, he would have figured all that out.
Damn. That's cold. That is true. That is true.
Right.
He is named Slick, unless he self-appointed himself Slick, and then that just tells you everything you need to know.
Find you a new girl, man. It ain't worth it. Or is it? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it could be, man. It could be. He's risking it all. He literally
Need some details, man.
officer
Need some
nudes.
details.
Brandon just wants to see a
Details
picture
on the physique. What we're dealing with.
Show the correctional officer the nudes.
Is
Be like,
she
hey,
Chica's
how you like
Bonitas
them?
worthy?
You want to see the milkers?
We gotta do a milk test.
Yeah, we got to.
We gotta do a milk test. Me and Matthew gotta sit down here. We gotta compare the calcium
to assess
fellas.
all the angles.
What a wild little end there to the episode. Also, let me do a quick little milk test. Mike McCarthy wife.
Do you really want to look at that?
Oh my God.
He's probably got bigger tits than her.
She's like, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I did not know what art. I'm gonna have to clear my browsing history. Fellas, another great episode. This is G.
Brandon.
I'm Matt.
KK.
And we're out. Check us out. Red Zone Blitz Pod. All the socials. Red Zone Blitz Podcast at gmail.com. Email us. Slick, go fuck yourself. Okay. Goodbye.
Peace.
Mike McCarthy, go fuck yourself.